SoulCalibur 6.
Hello and welcome everyone to Wednesday Night Fights. We are gonna get started. Why is that not... Okay, I'll fix that back. We're gonna get started first with some important news about the next Fates Crossing, coming directly from the mouth of Chapter 47 themselves. Take it away.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in once again to another wonderful episode of Wednesday Night Fights over here with Bigpapachunk. Also in the background with us is Uncle JJJ. I don't know why I called you Uncle JJJ, but I felt like it's appropriate at this point.
I feel really old and bad.
Yeah, that's what I was shooting for. All of us here that are above 40, we're uncles at this point. So
I feel like I've been shot, and that's the way it is.
Well, as you can see from the image there on your screen in front of you, we are going to take a couple minutes to talk about the Road to Bridge City sponsorship program. We're going to be hosting a bonus for a few tournaments around the world right now for those looking to come out and face their fate in January of next year. And we are going to be getting started with that very soon over in Verse Fighting for EU. That'll be July 24th through the 26th, I believe it is. My eyes suck right now.
24th through 26th of July.
That's correct. And we're going to have to talk about Japan here in a moment, because Japan's got some legal laws we had to go around. But essentially the gist is this. Whoever wins these tournaments that we're putting together, they're going to get a choice of one or two grand prizes added onto it. They're either going to get $100 for USD, or they're going to get $500 in reimbursement towards their travel for Fates Crossing and Bridge City. Now, you'll see on your screen that Evo Vegas will be part of that as well, since Sabin is running that over there. I'll be in his good hands. Verse Fighting is going to be dealt with Neon and Zero and the rest of those folks over there. So they will be broadcasting at a minimum the winner sides of top 8, so we can see who wins that. Now Japan. We got to discuss Japan for a moment, because Japan's got a lot of laws around this. For example, we cannot give away $500 as a prize, because that's illegal in Japan. Over a certain amount of yen, it's got to be reported. Everyone's got to get their cut. Not only that, but we can't put it as part of the Kansai gaming party either. In fact, that's the only tournament we're allowed to mention for this, because what we're going to do is the top 4 for that tournament in Osaka are going to meet the top 4 from another tournament that I cannot mention, that also happens to feature top players at, and is in a city somewhere in the region of Japan. That's about as much as we can say. But anyway, top 4 from the Osaka area and top 4 from another big tournament in Japan going to be invited to a top 8 for a tournament, and whoever wins that is going to be taking home the Road to Bridge City prize. But yeah, I'm sorry, it'd have to be weird and vague, but that's the law. We cannot advertise that other very large tournament that's going to be happening soon. And if the top 4 between that tournament and Kansai Gaming Party are not 8 different individuals, we will be hosting a last chance qualifier for that invitational tournament.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Cool. Weird. Interesting, but we got to do what we got to do.
Yes, that will also be broadcasted. I am working in conjunction with Pistolmaru-san over there in Japan. So this invitational tournament will be broadcast, and it is going to be later in the year, likely to coincide with the anniversary of SoulCalibur itself. But once again, there's not much more I can offer at this time other than these 3 tournaments you see on your screen in EU, Japan, and the US. You can win yourselves a little bit of cash. Come out to Fates Crossing 2027 in January next year.
Damn, that is hype. So, well, you heard it straight from all of us, I guess. Yeah, so 3 different events, 3 different regions of the world, all leading to one big, really cool event in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, we're hard at work on that right now. We already have the venue secured. There's a ton of other stuff I'm working on. This badge I was working on, I just got told by 5 different factories. They're like, no one can do this badge. You need to stop trying to do it. And I'm like, all right, fine, whatever.
Lame.
And apparently, the other option I had for making the badge I wanted to, unless y'all want to wear 3 pounds around your neck, it's not really going to happen. So, back to the drawing board on that one.
Damn, you're gonna have players iced out.
Yeah, I was thinking of something cool, but I can't tell you what I was thinking of because then it's only going to make whatever y'all get disappointing, you know, because it's not what I wanted it to be. But anyway, I'm working on a bunch of cool shit. I hope y'all had fun last year. If y'all watched it at home, it was even more fun in person, so come out if you can. Game's not dead until at least the 2 of us in this room, 2 of the 3 of us in this room say so, I mean, that's always good. But, yeah, everyone, thanks for tuning in to Wednesday Night Fights and this random announcement. Sorry I sound like I'm in the bathroom of a tattoo shop, because I am. I forgot, so I'm gonna go back. I gotta go do other stuff now.
You have fun with that. Thank you so much, Chapter, for all the information. Very much appreciate it.
See y'all soon.
Cool. So, yeah, quick recap. So, again, Fates Crossing is we're doing a new interesting program, the Road to Bridge City, where there's going to be 3 different events that the winners of each event are going to be able to choose one of 2 prizes, either, again, $500 reimbursement towards their travel expenses to Fates Crossing, or just simply a $100 cash prize if they're not planning to go to Fates Crossing. So there's some things that can happen. Again, America, EU, and Japan events all there. Definitely pay attention to those for more information. Otherwise, we're moving on to what we're doing right now, which is Wednesday Night Fights, hosted by me, and then helped with on commentary is the fantastic and lovely JJJ.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you.
Whoa, we're already at 108?
Wait, oh, bruh? Regular Zach. Oh, wait, that's right. They couldn't do it last week, but I told them that. Thank you, Regular Zach. I very much appreciate that so much, and so do our players for tonight. So, yeah, we're already at $108.
Chunk is not going to mention what the deal was that he had with Regular Zach. We can only surmise that he threatened him with physical violence in order for him to eventually make this incredible donation. But thank you, Regular Zach. You're safe for another day.
At least a day.
24 hours. $100 or 24 hours.
Anyway. For those of you also wondering how that happened, !Matcherino brings up the link into my chat. Click there, sign into your account, click the blue claim code button, and you can add a little pittance of 25 cents into the prize pool, which may not seem like a lot, but it goes a long way, and all of our competitors definitely very much appreciate it, and it costs you absolutely nothing. So please, if you can go ahead and click those claim code buttons right now, I would very much appreciate it. So would everyone else. And if you want to be really, really cool, and safe like Regular Snack, you can click the contribute button and then donate any custom amount from your own wallet into the prize pool for tonight, all of which goes to the top 3 players. Alright, speaking of, I'm gonna get things going. I'm hoping things are gonna stabilize. Parsec has been doing some AWS is doing some weird stuff to Parsec. I'm hoping it's gonna work right.
It's not very often that we hear about Parsec being all weird.
Oh yeah, right. I've already lost 3 servers. We're down to my last 2, which is thankfully all I need. But if those don't stay, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, we have an 8-man bracket, so you can still do that off of 2 servers without there being too much of an issue.
Yeah, it's definitely very doable. But it's I every week I feel like it's trying to test me, and every week I
consider it
fail.
Like a growth, like a learning experience.
I mean, I'm definitely learning. I have no idea how any of this stuff works. It's all just magic.
GiraffeKanklez already excited that he is in fact made top 8. GiraffeKanklez, do you know what those horns on the tops of giraffes are called? If you don't, you should probably change your name. You told me before. Yes, I did tell you before. Why is it that you're the one that has the name Giraffe, and, like, I'm the one who knows about giraffes? Don't you find that to be hypocritical of you?
feel like I remember parts of this conversation.
What, me educating people? Yeah, it's what I do all the time, and yet they constantly shun me. They dismiss my knowledge.
I mean, this
What's up with the
specific
SoulCalibur community hating knowledge?
It's
Don't you
hard.
guys think that it would be better that you guys knew it?
Learning is hard. Also, there's a lot of things.
JJ not even waiting for the first match to put the players on blast. Man, I wake up ready to put people on blast. And this is the problem, is that it's their fault. There was a time that I didn't know things. Damn, SouzouLion already in losers. Is this a real match? Lucian versus Souzou?
I'm changing. This is Giraffe and Machine Gun.
Ah, so we're gonna get Giraffe right away. Yes, this is what I expected. Giraffe has been playing Nightmare as of late.
I forget. Someone said that. I think it was in the server that Boom had. That we've kind of just turned into like a game server. That someone mentioned the Nightmare, and I saw it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I've been seeing him in ranked. I don't know why he's decided to play Nightmare. Maybe he just thinks the character's busted as hell. I would be inclined to agree. Nightmare versus Kilik, I would imagine isn't like the hardest matchup for Kilik, and I would also argue that Machine Gun probably has a good amount of experience with it, so we'll see. Giraffe clearly not really going to have much experience in any matchup with this character. Machine Gun and Kilik in general are going to be pretty good at dealing with the armor. The armor isn't really going to be the savior for this matchup, I wouldn't think. It's really going to be the backdash, trying to deal with Kilik's well-known having difficult time dealing with getting lamed out. But if Giraffe is trying to do that, he's not doing it very successfully at the moment. One thing that I've always found very interesting about this matchup is that Wall Rising B from Kilik, which is like his main Wall Rising move, does not beat armor, but Wall Rising A does. So isn't that interesting?
Immediately spending meter for the... Was that a tech trap or a grounded combo?
That's just a grounded combo, yeah. It's a dead trap if you, like, charge it. And I mean, you might as well. This is one thing that Nightmare is incredibly good at, using meter, while Kilik is one of the worst at doing it. Yeah, just shoving that 3B over and over again, that's definitely the way to handle this matchup. Tries to go for the tech trap.
Good patience there, baits out the GI and just a little kick to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, he has so much life, I'm not surprised now. Machine Gun does have the meter. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Giraffe really likes using, like, very similar to how, you know, Setsuka players do, like, the 2-1-4 over and over again to get, like, some sort of, like, a backswing blow. He tries to use Nightmare stances to get that backswing blow. I don't know if it's going to be that successful against a character like Kilik. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
but
in certain situations it can be
pretty big.
It can be kind of tricky because some of the stances, do move you backward. Oh, there's the big whiff. That's
man.
Okay.
Machine Gun is being a total scumbag right now with his move choices and his movement choices afterwards, and that's kind of how to play against Nightmare. You have to bully. Like, if you're not taking advantage, oh, is he dead? No, it's not gonna be a ring out. But like, if you're not taking advantage of his inability to punish certain things, then it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, probably one of the, I bet one of the most more awkward things for Giraffe here is trying to deal without having an I-12 for punishment.
Yeah, can't deal with 3B, can't really deal with 2-2B all the well. Oh, if he, okay, well, it also turns out that Nightmare sidestep is terrible. Oh, you can't punish better than that?
Okay, but that doesn't matter, 9K.
I mean, what does it matter when you hit with 3K 75 times? Wow, Machine Gun never thought of GI there, that's crazy. That's
or just
so funny.
Just guard.
What is 1KB from Kilik on block? That's at least 16, right? No?
16 or 14. I know it's stat
Well, there's a
punishable,
pretty big difference there.
For my character, it's kind of the same, but yeah.
I feel like it's 16. Yeah. Did to like one hit.
he stepped.
Oh, fantastic sidestep. I'm really. Giraffe was surprised that he got that too. Oh, that's it.
Almost.
1KB. 1KB. Oh, you should have done it a second time.
Oh, fantastic
Wow.
step dog.
I feel like Giraffe tried to AGA there like 3 times and it never came out. So it was just people were just like awkwardly standing around each other.
Which is Also kind of funny considering that he's actually pretty good at the AGB input.
He's okay at the AGB.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Well, okay, I see. And we're going to the forest stage, because...
Oh, that's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the exact opposite of what Giraffe was hoping for.
I mean, there were a couple of situations where I think Machine Gun was kind of outranging him a little bit, but especially those last few rounds, that was not an issue.
Yeah, but even still, like, the main thing you want to do is try to, like, lame it out, and it's just the fact that you get no ring-outs now.
Well, there we go, now we're hitting the
Yeah, here we
AGs.
go. Yeah, look at this space. It's a shame that he's comfortable with the spacing, but not necessarily comfortable with what buttons he can use to execute such spacing, so he's not getting the whip punishes that I think he's hoping for. Man, still ducking it, huh? You have to remember, he's got a free freebie. Man, you gotta stop the quacking. Quackers, smackers. No, I guess that's -12 as well. That was just full abuse of Nightmare being unable to punish certain things. I think Giraffe is going to have to get used to the fact that, like, on defense, I don't think you're going to be able to be as active with Nightmare as you normally are with other characters. Because people are going to be more inclined to just shove what are now safe things against you, which aren't safe to anybody else. Whoop! Classic Kilik combo. Classic Kilik combo that drops. Classic mash after drop. Wow, we're doing 1A combos. Hell yeah, look at this trap. Yeah, he's more than dead.
Should be very dead, I would hope.
Right.
A little bit late on that
being
combo.
very active. I do think this is the way to go. Yeah, Giraffe no longer blocking. Or no longer ducking, that is.
Yeah, when you have such a big health lead, like, getting hit down like this, not too much, I think, to worry about on Kilik, except for, like, when those 4As start stacking. Whoa.
Man, he grabbed after getting hit by 3K. Machine Gun, I definitely think needs to calm down post 3K on hit. I feel like he is freaking out. Okay. Yeah, I think GiraffeKanklez realizes that too. When I played against his Nightmare, he was definitely very 3K heavy, just in general. But I do think that he's going to focus it on even more. He's really making a lot of hay in this matchup with it. This is the 3K versus 3B fest. Ew.
Wrong punish.
I kind of wish that punish was better. Giraffe decided not to sidestep for just a half second, and it meant a Kilik vertical traction.
Ooh.
No, boy.
Good challenge.
Yeah, decides to keep it on the ground. Yeah, that was a bit extreme there, Giraffe. I don't know if that's the thing to do to test out right at the beginning of your 3A series.
Yeah, that's technically confirmable? I think
What?
it's the 3A.
Oh, 3AA? Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
It seems really difficult. It can be a really useful tool if you can confirm it, but for a player kind of starting out on Nightmare, it sounds like a little bit good. Oh, good 60 whip punish.
Yeah. Machine Gun now 1 round away. Now we're getting some of the whip punishes that we were hoping for, yeah.
Oh, the meter!
SpaghettiOs taking the bar. That's a big deal. Not as big of a deal as it would be with other characters, because this is Kilik we're talking about. Yeah, does he decide to heal, or... No, he's going in. He's going in. Another 6-6B will take it. It doesn't. A grab gets broken. Oh, that's a shame. They botched AGA. Is going to seal the deal. GiraffeKanklez, they're called ossicones. Ossicones are the horns that giraffes have on the top of their head. If you don't understand that in the next, like, few days, I'll ensure you never get any success in this game ever. I will make it my personal mission in life to ensure you gain no success, no traction, no one will ever remember your name.
It's a pretty heavy burden.
You just work here. I live here. I know every nook and cranny of this place. I am the holy guts of this community. You'll never know what to do.
Unless he... Wait, what are they called? What was the word?
Chunk, why validate my bitterness so readily?
It was a weird word, and I'm doing a couple things at the same
this
time.
was
I apologize.
2 minutes ago.
I did a lot of things in those 2 minutes.
What did you do?
I'm typing things, I'm getting up another stream, I'm updating
Well,
the-
you can't just
blah,
say
blah, blah, blah.
things when I ask you to name the things. That's not fair.
No one
Typing things, heaven forbid.
the Zoolander, no one makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. I didn't see the sequel.
I don't really know. Are you, which movie are you talking about?
Zoolander.
So that was Dodgeball, that was a reference to.
Oh, wait, you're right!
Yeah, there was no sequel to that.
Oh,
But yes,
okay,
I do
okay.
agree that, I liked both of them. And then I heard that, like, because obviously Zoolander came out when I was a kid, I heard it didn't do very well, and so a lot of people were kind of surprised that they decided to make a second one, and I don't think it did very well either.
It seemed... It was an interesting choice, but I was like, I'm not opposed to it. I just don't think I'm completely, like, for it. Oh, I really
Yeah, I mean,
love
whatever they want
movies.
to do, I guess it's fine. I'm a big fan of a lot of movies that Ben Stiller has made that are pretty bad, or that are considered pretty bad. I don't know if anybody here knows Mystery Men. A movie from the 90s? I can't remember if it's the 90s or early 2000s. My friends and I quote that movie all the time, and I heard a while back that Ben Stiller hates that movie so much that if you go up to him and tell him that that's, like, one of your favorite movies, he won't like you, he'll assume you're making fun of him.
Wow.
And that makes me sad. Yeah, Mystery Men is great, but apparently a lot of people hate it. Huge cast. Chunk, do you know what movie I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that movie multiple times.
Yeah. Ben Stiller, Hank Azaria, William H. Macy, Pee Wee Herman, what's his name? Paul Rubens?
Yeah, Paul Rubens, wasn't Janine Garofalo?
Janine Garofalo,
Yeah.
Kel Mitchell,
Um,
Eddie Izzard,
who's
Jeffrey Rush is the bad
Jeffrey,
guy.
yeah, I was say Jeffrey Rush, yeah, he's the bad guy.
Dane Cook's in that movie.
Oh, wait, what did
Yeah.
he... What
He's
was
just
his...
in this one scene. He's the Waffler.
Right.
They're doing like a superhero recruitment thing, and he's like, I'm the Waffler, going crispy, bad guys are history.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's why it was it William H. Macy? He was the shoveler, right?
The Shoveler,
Yeah,
Mr. Furious,
Mr. Furious.
Blue Raja. I've never understood that reference.
I think it's... it's probably not supposed to make
Casino
sense.
Frankenstein? What was the bad guy's name?
Oh, is...
Casanova Frankenstein.
Casanova, yeah. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I remember something, yeah, Frankenstein ring a bell, but I don't remember. He's like a 70s,
Yeah.
and he fights with like a
'cause
coke
he was in jail
nail.
for so long, yeah.
He
He had a coke nail.
he
Well, he
fights
had
with a
coke
coke-
nails.
I thought it was just the one. I thought it was literally just the one pinky, and that was it.
Oh, is that like, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Like because that was the absurdity of it. It's like not only does he like just fight with a nail, it's literally just a one coke nail that's like sharpened.
And then, who was that guy? Greg Kinnear, who plays Captain Amazing.
Oh yeah, and then there was the mentor was the pharaoh.
Sphinx.
The Sphinx.
Yeah, he's that one guy. He's one of like the two guys they always get to play. He was in a bunch of 90s movies. He was in Heat as well. And I think he's a Native American.
I think.
I don't know his name though. For if you do not learn how to master your rage will become your master. That's what you're gonna say, right? Not necessarily.
It's just
You
like,
go this way, we'll go this way. Let's triangulate. Equilateral or isosceles. And it also turns out that Kel Mitchell can literally turn invisible.
IRL.
And be intangible, because he loses all his clothes. That doesn't have anything to do with being invisible. So he becomes fully intangible, but he can interact. He's like the only person who actually has superpowers.
Yeah, he has like the craziest one. Well, I guess the one dude can literally fart a hurricane, but
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and the bowling ball is actually magical, yeah. So there are some powers.
yeah, some of it's just different power ratings.
Yeah. So we've got Lucian, the last week's champion, against Gold YoRHa, who I don't believe was in it last Wednesday. What are we going to see? We're going to see Tira 2B.
Or Mitsu?
Xianghua.
Or,
Oh, really? Oh, YoRHa's
that
doing that
one.
whole Xianghua thing, huh?
Yeah, they're still just doing all that.
Funny, I think both characters that he normally plays are better than Xianghua against Amy. Like, I don't think that 2B does particularly well against Amy, but you have that extra edge of just, like, being crazy and just doing uninteractable stuff. And I think Tira does relatively well. Xianghua, I mean, overall it's a 5-5, but it does lend itself to be a little bit more straightforward, and Amy has the ability to lame out in this matchup. So we'll see how much YoRHa gets to do.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, see if there's been some upgrades and some practice done since last week.
You wanna fight?
Yeah, I assume not,
Fine with me.
but
This is my
I guess we'll find out.
I'm in.
A lot of people, you know what? Every once in a while, I will go into lobbies on my stream and I'll ask people like, "Hey, what character do you want me to play?" And on multiple occasions within the past month, people have wanted me to play Xianghua. Isn't that insane? People are voluntarily wanting this character to be on my screen, which I, you know, like one of the most hated characters, I feel like, so very surprising.
Well, Lucian is just
Gotta
kind
get a
of having his way right now.
Yeah, looks like that was a counter hit. I'm not sure what YoRHa tried to do. But now we're already in 3 roses and a round win. Unless YoRHa does something awfully extravagant, I don't imagine this is gonna change for the entire set. YoRHa has yet to be right on virtually anything at all. He's just throwing 2-2B at mid-range. But see, this is the thing, is that Amy has the ability to space that out with 2-2B, so it really kind of doesn't work. Okay, good punish. I don't know how you're going to be able to pull this off. You're going to have to be right like 7 times, yeah.
We're just whiffing 2B, 2B right in the face.
Yeah, YoRHa's just like trying to do 2-2B. I think this is what happens when like everybody tells you that this move is broken, and it is, but like then you actually have to use it and you realize that it's not necessarily the most straightforward thing in the whole universe.
I mean,
he is ducking.
You can have the fastest sports car in the world, but if you don't know how to drive it properly, you're just gonna crash and burn.
Yeah, Richard Gere and Pretty Woman. I'm doing more 90s movies references.
That one I have not seen.
Wow. You haven't seen Pretty Woman? Oh, you should see that. I'm sure you've heard of it.
I think trying to use 2-2B is like a zoning tool.
Yeah, it's not though, so it doesn't work.
I mean,
Amy has longer range than you. Like, you have to use it as like a sidestep killer. You have to use it while you're up close to like, you know, you have to mash a lot of grabs to get people to feel like they need to duck or something.
Right.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot to talk about. YoRHa is just straight up running into stuff.
And gets a back throw.
Oh, okay, fancy.
Okay, but it doesn't have
Alright.
Well, there was some hope.
We're having a good time.
Third
That's
rose
number
and a
3.
fourth.
This is rose number 4. YoRHa is literally just mashing on every wake up. And, yeah, I don't think Lucian has been below half health on any round so far.
Yeah, he hasn't had a reason not to.
Lucian continuing to mash 4AA.
Yeah, you got it.
4AA is very good against Xianghua.
You can use 3A as an approach tool, but you got to do something that's not easily interrupted by 2A when your opponent knows how to interrupt it. Just kind of holding on to a lot of these little pokes. Okay, there he gets one of his 2-2Bs.
Yeah, he does run into a 2-2B, or yeah, a 2-2B at that point. What do we got? Man, out of all the times to auto GI, we don't choose that one, huh? Okay, here we go.
Good
Lucian
side
getting
stuff
a little bit too lazy.
Maybe that's been the strategy the whole time.
Lull him into a sense of security.
Yeah, in game 2.
Balls to fist style. Yeah.
My nuts to your fist style.
YoRHa needs some of that Neo.
Let's finish.
Sporin. Alright, well, like, if there's a way for Lucian to lose this, it's just like running in and doing stuff over and over again. Yeah, okay. We're really trying to make sure that this match goes on as long as possible. BBBB!
Uh-oh, it's getting really in there.
Man, we are just using 2-2-B from, like, full screen. I really don't think that it works all that well in that way.
Is that the side or the back throw?
That's the side throw.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Nah. I don't think you realize what it... Man. Nobody hits with anything right now. We are just walking around pressing buttons. And that's the way it is. Trying to go for a ring out. Trying to go for a second ring out. I appreciate spending bar here.
Yeah.
Just to get out of the stage positioning, sure.
Ooh.
Hey. Wow. I think everybody forgot about that script. Oh, excuse me.
Gesundheit. Yeah, Xianghua soul charge strings require a bit of extra study. You don't see them very often.
Really don't know why Lucian just out of nowhere decided to start doing 2-2-A and running into 2-2-B. It seems like everything was going fine in the first game, and we could just do the same thing that we were doing before without any problems at all. See? Yeah, you just wait, and then the 2-2-B will happen, and then you get to punish with your 2-2-B because it's longer.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, okay. Still needs more. One thing that you have to be worried about is that you could end up doing something that'll make you dead to Amy's White Rose Seed, which would be very poetic for a Xianghua player. Man, Lucian just wants this game to be over. He's unable to grab, so instead he will 6A. And that's the end of that game, and we don't have to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, just a lot of still learning the character.
Yeah, I just don't really know if 2-2-B is something to be used as like a zoning tool for the most part. Doing things like 3AK wouldn't have been a bad idea either, and I really feel like more grabs, more reason. Like the 2-2-B is only scary, right? If it feels like the opponent needs to duck or needs to step, and we didn't necessarily get either of those.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And no 3Bs. We didn't get any X3B, huh?
Yeah, or the full crouch or the wall rising, the other one. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's maybe something. I mean, I feel like I haven't seen Incendiate play for a while, and same thing, Xianghua Zeph only on and off. But it might be one of those things where like you may see them use it occasionally, but it's not the reason they're using that like specifically. It's just like they know that will work in that situation, and they know it's going to net them basically the outcome they want. And
or they've seen it work in that situation. Yeah.
Yeah, or it's just, again, it's something that they know. It's they figure it out. They study their opponent, and it's a little bit more versus kind of trying to feel it out, or at least maybe feeling it out like at the beginning of a game, seeing what works and what doesn't. But I don't know. Either way, Vocal is going to take that 2-0 and is going to move on to winners semis to fight Xephukai. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for
a rematch from last week.
Yeah.
I saw Zeph was practicing beforehand. I don't know how much he was practicing against Amy though.
And then I'm waiting right now for the results of Sozo versus Rangel.
I haven't seen Rangel in quite some time.
Yeah, no, it was cool. He kind of popped back in and was like, I finally have a Wednesday free. I'm like,
who's he playing? Setsuko?
I'm assuming still Setsuko?
Okay.
Spam call. But yeah, I'm assuming still the Setsuka, unless I don't know, maybe defaulting back to the RAF a little bit, or maybe something also. I think they also had a Nightmare for a second, if I remember, but
oh, is that right?
I mean, it's been a while, so I barely remember. This could be a possibility, but anyway, again, if you haven't, go double check those Matcherino codes. There should still be a decent amount, 32 remaining. So if you haven't already used them, again, I'll put !Matcherino into the chat for you. I already did like half the work. All you got to do is click on the link and then click on the blue claim code button, which I've done. The website just doesn't update for me properly sometimes. And yeah, big shouts out regular Zach for putting in another $100 like you said you would about 2 weeks ago. Very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Palm Trees for the
Under
$5
threat
also.
of violence yet again.
What the fuck?
I mean, oh.
I know, right?
Why? Why is this? Why is it $100 for an A-man bracket? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because Chunk is threatening people's lives.
I'm
That's what we
intimidating.
talked about.
But you're supposed to intimidate the Matrino codes, not like get regular Zach to go into foreclosure.
Hey, I'm getting results. Stop complaining.
Oh my god.
Also, welcome back.
I'm back.
Hello,
Yeah.
Konmai. You missed 2 matches. GiraffeKanklez played Nightmare and lost to MACHINEGUNKILLS. And YoRHa played Xianghua and lost
Again.
to Lucian.
Oh, did Lucian play his main?
Yeah.
Oh,
then-
well, I'm pretty sure you were thrilled and absolutely happy that both of those events occurred.
Everybody in the chat will corroborate that I was very charitable, generous, and complimentary to both players when
Yeah.
I was watching that match.
I cannot wait to watch the VOD.
No, honestly,
You don't have-
no, honestly, I
You
will.
just
I
take
will.
me at my word.
He's. You don't.
No. Giraffe, I didn't tell you to do that. Do you remember what I told you to do? Do you remember what I told you to do?
Oh man.
What the fuck are the things called that are the horns on a giraffe's head?
Forgot the word.
Wait, what?
Ossicones, yes.
Okay.
Giraffe is learning.
Ossicones.
Yeah, they're called ossicones.
Oh man. But also one thing you were sort of gone for is I mean you kind of already know about. We talked about it, and anyone else can do it. Is the Road to Bridge City sponsorship program? Hell yeah! Anyway, I could make a little jingle for it probably, but so. Chapter is hosting or sponsoring basically 3 major events across 3 different regions. One in Japan, one in the EU, specifically England, and then one in America at Evo Vegas. And the winners of said events will get the option between a $500 reimbursement towards their travel expenses to Fates Crossing 2027 or a $100 cash prize, whichever one they prefer. The first of the events I think we're having is Evo Vegas, which we're having in June, hosted by SabinDeus and myself. So the winner of that event will get an option of either of those prizes. And then Versus Fighting 14, July 24th through 26 in London? Is it in London? I think it's in London. I don't know. Somewhere in
Jolly
England.
old London.
Yeah, exactly. Somewhere way over there. Same thing. The winner of that event will have the option of that. And then the Japan one is complicated. So to repeat it again, is there's going to be an invitational for top 4 placements. The first one being the Kansai Gaming Party, and then there's going to be another event in Japan that's a fighting game tournament that I don't know how much I can name otherwise, but I'll just say that much. That will also have top 4 that will be invited, and then the top 4 from 2, both of them will be seeded into an 8-man bracket, and then they'll fight each other for the winning prize. It's weird. The anti-gambling laws in Japan are
Interesting.
thorough and interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
Let people gamble. Let them throw away their lives. Let them be tempted by sin.
That's the American way.
And look at how great we're doing.
We're winning. We're winning so much. We can't. Okay, I can't even say that with a straight
The
face.
SoulCalibur community was not allowed to potentially endanger the lives of the Japanese community, and that's why they're all fucking idiots.
Oh man, God bless. All right, coming up next, SouzouLion and Machine Gun. Looking forward.
I had to. I
What
almost
happened?
took that lead from Jay, and my immediate next thought was speaking of fucking idiots. Next up,
Speaking of, there
And then I stopped myself. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
I am rubbing off on you guys. You need to stop letting me do commentary. Soon it'll just be a roast session the entire time for the whole tournament.
This is so fucking funny, dude.
You know, it's really funny because I kind of do the same thing at work with the students that I'm teaching. Where like sometimes
you call them fucking idiots.
Not quite.
That seems rude.
But I mean, I literally they'll say things, and then I'll just think of a very mean, witty response, which some of them they can take and they're fine. Like we have like the kind of understanding, and like they get the humor and they're kind of okay with it. So sometimes I can rip off them. But some of the things like I think about it and then I'm like, wait, no, I probably should not legally say this. Like, even though it's like I'm not saying anything like inappropriate. It's just like this is really mean, and I should not say this to a child.
Yeah, not to the kid. They'll remember that forever.
No, and then usually I'll tell them it's like, wait, no, I shouldn't say that. And then all of them are just like, no, say it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then they all laugh.
I don't remember any mean things that were ever said to me in school.
It's probably a good thing.
That might be.
It's
a
probably
good thing.
because I'm so great.
That too.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, hope you guys are having a good time. Have the servers exploded yet?
Yeah,
before the tournament started. Yeah,
2, 3, and 4 all dead.
Oh, they all like died simultaneously. That's crazy.
Literally, only the servers that I needed for tonight have been staying together, and
wow.
I to whomever is I need to thank you, whoever that is, whoever that might be. Just thank you, thank all of you, whatever. I don't care. Thank you.
Yeah, we just happened to have 2 set. Well, of course, knock on wood, right? Like, I could see
knock
it going.
On RAM, really.
Knock on RAM,
I'm not taking that risk. I can't afford new ones.
Knock on hard drive. Yep.
Yeah, that one I can possibly maybe.
No, they went up like crazy.
That's right.
Yeah. As time goes on, my computer is getting more and more shot to hell. And I think when this computer dies, which I guess is relatively soon, I don't know, that might just straight up be the end of my stream.
No, it's the purchasing power you need to even get a basic baby computer is genuinely crazy now.
Yeah.
So. All right, here we go. Machine gun kills SouzouLion. Machine gun on.
Machine gun playing Seong Mina. This is a character that he has talked about wanting to get more experience with for a while, so it makes sense that we would see it here. I imagine Souzou is going to find ways to bully Seong Mina kind of a lot. Souzou having at least a little bit of experience from Nowo.
Ooh.
Wow, that was back turn? That sucks.
Yeah, he did that fadeaway move that
the
gives her
4A.
distance. Yeah. Nice. Oh,
nice
that was an
duck,
insane
man. It would have been
duck.
so cool if he got literally anything about it. Now, see, the problem that Machine Gun might be running into is that he thinks While Rising B is safe, but that's also -10, so everything is going to be unsafe in some sort of a way. Man, you know your character's broken when Mina Sidestep can't sidestep a vertical.
That sucked. The retract from the 2-2B got him caught from the Phoenix
Tail.
Tail.
Because he pressed 3B too early.
Yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to try and make it. It really feels like Machine Gun is kind of forcing the issue a few times, where he's just throwing 4-4A without trying to set it up or anything. And I'm just getting the impression that he's just gonna run into a whole bunch of moves here.
Wow, nice jump
So
over the
he's not
2K.
really gonna have to worry about the auto GIs anywhere near as much because you have things like 3A to deal with it. Here comes my favorite soul charge in the game.
Okay, well.
You have died. No, you didn't die. Wow, Souzou being very generous and yet still.
Alright. Jeez.
Man, I can't believe some of these hitboxes, dude.
He's I think he just, wow, that was actually super sick. Wow, what counterplay. Whoa.
Auto jet. Nah, see,
yeah.
I don't think he's comfortable with the 4-4, and he really shouldn't be using 4-4 all that much anyway.
Especially, I think it's against Souzou in particular. He happens to be the guy who's I don't think you're gonna really reaction check him all that well.
I mean, if you space it out correctly, it's plus on block. So it's kind of whatever if it gets blocked, but if what you're trying to do is actually just do a low, you have a hell sweep. Just do that.
Yeah, full crouch 3K is
we need more
definitely the better
full crouch
option.
3K. We need more 6xb. to like pepper out, you know, or 668 plus B. We need more knockdowns, and we need more just like traditional combos. I feel like Machine Gun is forcing it a little bit too much. He's just trying to, in neutral, set up these situations when they're supposed to be done off of a knockdown. We're also not being able to block like literally anything at all.
Yeah.
It is important to note that Machine Gun will have to choose the block button at some point, or else he will just straight up lose. He has decided not to block at any point.
I mean, he's been
We'll see what
blocking
happens in
just
round 2.
sometimes, but then he gets mixed. It's like nothing's working out for the man.
Okay,
All right, here we go.
See, he cashed out with the combo. You don't actually get any Oki on the 236BB. You should go for more of the Oki type stuff. It's just good to get used to that. Stop mashing on wake up. Stop it.
Still going. I don't think he's listening.
Yeah, I
Machine
don't
Gun
think he
has
can hear
elected
you.
not to try literally at all.
Oh my god, 2 plus B. Ooh.
So he has chosen death.
He has chosen death.
It's
Yeah,
treason then.
He didn't. Cake or death? I'll have death. I mean, cake.
Man, he's trying to back up post 3A on hit. This guy is too used to Kilik just being dipped in butter and being impossible to catch. Wow.
Oh, that was sick.
Souzou being very aggressive with his buttons, which makes sense in a spot like this.
Oh, interesting RE.
Oh, no RI? Okay.
Okay.
Same thing. Alright, well now we don't have to worry about that match anymore. Souzou goes to winners finals, and he's going to go up against the winner of Xephukai and Lucian. We saw this match last week. A very tense match.
I think the one person I want to ask is regular Zach. How are you feeling about your contribution right now? Do you think it's enriched what we're seeing so far, or you think it's like actually turned this into a clown fiesta? I wait with bated breath.
I mean, it made Souzou switch off Xianghua.
Oh, okay. Well, it got one person to take it a little more seriously. I jest through. You can play whatever you want. I mean, like, it doesn't matter. I think that actually speaks better to the character of our scene, which is that, like, if we're coming with a game plan with an intention to try something out, you'll do it regardless of how fat the pod is.
Everyone plays
I was
for
thinking
different
about
reasons.
that, honestly. I mean, it is what it is. You know, in the end, you know, you can't buy happiness, I guess. And if somebody wants to try a new character, should have waited until next week. Well, I actually don't know what the best time to like give money to this thing, because it's like we are getting consistently 8-man brackets, perhaps probably due to the fact that I keep forgetting to play. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's an interesting conundrum, but I think this is one of those things that would spark interesting levels of discourse. Oh, thanks, Match 6 Melee. But in our case, it's like, I know the homies are just they're here to do things that they don't get exposure to outside of, like, just playing with their normal group of friends. So sometimes it's nice to be checked, even if there's money on the line, because it's money, but it's not like money. All right, Lucian versus Zeph. Thoughts?
Easily
Concerns?
the strongest match that we're going to have, primarily because both people are playing their main character.
Well said. Well said.
I've talked about it a handful of times. I do think that this is a matchup that favors Amy pretty heavily. Sophie has the block punishment and has better movement, but with regards to frames and primarily with damage just in neutral and in mix-ups, I think that Amy does very, very well. Just as long as you don't provide Sophie with the opportunity to get stab punishes, you can tend to fare fairly comfortably, as evidenced by the fact that Lucian was able to beat Zeph last week, and I believe has done it at least once or twice in the past as well.
Awesome. All right, we'll see how it pans out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had trouble dealing with Lucian in the past. We'll see if anything changes this time around. He's on the back foot. He's the one who needs to figure something out.
Which is crazy. There was a time when that would have been a complete fiction. And now the shoe is on the other foot. Speaking of
Future
shoes.
is now, old man.
Man, yeah. Okay, nice block.
Terrible punish.
Terrible punish. Yeah, I was going to say, it's like a little bit lowballing. It is Parsec, so I don't blame.
Interesting, we're punishing 3B with 2K. I mean, it's not technically a punish, but like, it's an interesting choice to try and get away from the mid parries and stuff. It's a good catch on that parry, but Lucian already with 3 rows. Pretty big deal.
Good luck.
Goes for the ass.
Yet again.
Interesting.
Zeph getting caught. Zeph getting caught mashing.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle to
Okay, dokie.
fight.
Three roses and a full bar of meter on Lucian's side, not to mention the round win. Talked about it before, but that's an awfully big lead that Amy can get at the beginning of the game. You can get reverse rung out.
We'll see.
Zeph trying for it. I think Lucian smells blood in the water and decides that he's already gotten his rose. He doesn't need to try and combat at such a dangerous spacing. Whoa, what a challenge.
Okay.
It's the AMS A yet again.
8A.
No, yeah,
Interesting.
it turns out that Sophie Jump A is garbage and actually doesn't do very well at dealing with 3B at all.
Yeah, you're stuck with 9K there.
9K's good, yeah. Problem is that it's a vertical, but honestly,
Yeah.
the Jump A can be stepped in that situation pretty commonly as well.
Hmm.
It's
Okay, catch
tough.
the tip. Here we go. It's party time. Oh, gets hit.
Catches. Oh, we meant to do 4A plus B, I think, and that would have been the round. That would have been the game.
Oh, outside of range.
No whiff punish, just scared. He doesn't want to deal with it. Takes max damage, and I assume we'll probably just like back away, wait for Zeph's soul charge to be finished, or he'll just immediately
no,
go
he's
in,
mad
and I'm dead
dogging.
wrong.
Oh,
Man,
he's like...
he just whiffed the first hit of B2 to get the B2B, catching Zeph ducking?
Never must lose.
I can't tell.
Such a cruel
Yeah, I know, this is kind of interesting. I mean, it kind of corroborates something kind of being off with like this odd punishes from Zeph, so I bet
Retold.
he's either really feeling really rusty or the connection's really bad today.
Yeah, I mean, again, he ended up winning, Lucian ended up winning last time too, so...
Yeah. Well, no shade to Lucian. His decision making is pretty crazy recently. I've noticed he's playing with a lot more confidence.
Okay, we were blocking the AMS A's and getting a decent punish. We're not going for the mix, but we are getting a punish. Now that's an online Amy situation if I've ever seen one. Wow, we were just doing only pokes. See, this is the problem, though, is that, like, this is one of the reasons why Sophie is considered, like, to not be all that strong, is that, like, yeah, sometimes Sophie has the ability to just kind of, like, dumb a situation down to, like, simple pokes and everything, but even when Sophie does that, even then she's not better than Amy.
Yeah.
And that's tough, you know?
Oh, there we go.
Like, Sophie can get, like, run over by characters like Talim or whatever, to just, like, get overwhelmed with silliness, but she can also be beaten out in neutral. And, losing both of those stinks.
Seems like Zeph heard. He's like, okay, I'll crank it up a little bit.
Zeph trying to just hard go for, like, GIs and stuff. Oh,
What's your
2-2B
punish?
sucks.
Oh, 1B.
Okay.
Here's a combo.
An interesting reset that got him the rose.
Hey, he got what he
Wall
needed.
raising K. We're going for the
It's
1B.
okay.
We
1B.
are. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, what with
Alright.
the fact that the wall edge, or like the wall was like right next to him, he didn't feel comfortable. Typically people roll in that situation. He didn't feel comfortable doing so because it would just mean that you're right next to a wall anyway.
No punish on this the 6-6A.
Yeah, decided to drop it. I don't hate the idea, but let's be honest, he probably just didn't punish it.
Because he's pressing a button, but probably to catch movement afterwards. I think he's trying to cash out a little bit optimistically, which is not bad. I mean, like, it's been working recently, so we'll see if it pans out. Uh-oh.
these techniques.
Zeph turning it up, but he still seems a bit cold. Yeah, a little bit too obvious with the rose throw. Okay.
Oh, he wanted to be.
Yeah, which probably wouldn't have worked with that spacing, but I don't know.
It is pretty long. It moves you forward enough to be about AA range, so probably would work.
Zeph is not getting his block punishes, but he is appropriately outspacing his opponent pretty heavily here. That should do it.
I'm surprised he didn't cash out with the meter.
Well, he did, right?
Oh no, like with CE.
Oh, off of 6K, yeah.
Yeah, I was not that it's like a bad optimization. It's more like I'm just used to him just doing it.
Again, kind of what you were talking about. Maybe the connection is just like not in his favor. He has dropped literally every stab punish, so I get the impression he's just a bit shaky right now.
Yeah. All right, but even with the shakes, he's doing really well.
Yeah, with regards to his spacing and his timing, he was spot on in that second game, especially the last 2 rounds. So even if you're not getting that much damage on those situations, if you can consistently do it, you should be okay.
Let's see if the stage change does anything for these guys. I don't know if it really will. If anything, it only affords more opportunities for Zeph to just kind of park near the ring edge and like threaten the idea of doing the flip kick.
Yeah, who knows?
We'll see. Ooh. Okay, free A check. Trying to contain movement some more.
Yeah, makes sense.
Focus the throw.
Movement's like the thing, like one of the 2 things. He thought it was -16. If you charge it up a little bit, then you don't get the wall rising BB punish, which is what Lucian's won. And this is just the 2-2B show right now. Yeah, Lucian getting a little bit impatient. Not getting any roses.
Zeph is owning him in the small game right now. Like
the small game, the mid-range game. Like, just spacing things out, using that superior movement that Sophie has and trying to just cash Lucian, not necessarily, like, being patient about it. See, he's just, like, running in a whole lot. This can tend to happen to Lucian, can tend to happen to Amy players in general. You become rose blind, you end up forcing the issue so you can start playing the game. Yeah, Zeph is playing super scrappy dappy do right now. Trying to limit the amount of time he's going to have to deal with full red Amy. If he can get a second round before Lucian can get red, that would be a huge deal. He doesn't.
Okay, holds there. Interesting.
Yeah, he wants to hold it a little bit because, again, you suffer the punish if you're wrong. Okay. What a choice at the end of the round.
He hit him with the Victim of Ritual? Oh my god.
Victim of Ritual. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. He was an Ivy player, right?
Yeah. No,
man, the Ramon.
The Ramon, I'll explain the dumb meme later, but okay, here we go. Okay. Spinning around.
Trying to figure things out. He's not pushed so heavily. He's getting the 4-4-As, but yeah, post 4AA on hit, you can't really chase that down. Oh, grab? Oh, I would have lost.
Okay.
AMSA. More
small
kicks.
Game still. Oh, just out of range. Okay, here we go.
Decides to spend the meter makes sense to me.
Oh, but runs straight into it.
He would have had it.
Oh my god.
And then Lucian went for AMS, getting a little bit too lost in the sauce there, and that's going to cost him the set. Yeah, I mean, after the first game, that was really the Zeph show. Zeph did not really get his block punishes. He was having a little tough time, and doesn't really look like he was warmed up on the Parsec server. But with regards to spacing and timing, he was in full control of that set. After the first game.
That was the set that made me like think, oh, this is what Chunk wants to emulate exactly to a T.
Yeah.
Because it's like, wow, he really did just kill him with like the biggest move commitment, KK, and then like 2-2Bs here and there. But most of it, almost the entire gameplay wasn't like very, very risk averse overall. And it's just like, wow, that's so hard to do, especially in this game where you can get steamrolled so fast. Also, Chunk, I sent you something in mod chat. We just got confirmation that Evo Japan's SC6 will be streamed. It will be on. That's what the Kansai gaming party thing is. So, we are actually going to have a stream. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be, but they said that they will have it.
I can do this live. Hold on. It's gonna take me a second though.
So let's see. Commentary is gonna be provided by Pan P, Kid A, that is, and Burner. Burner, who, so let me give you some little funny info about Burner. I just found out this recently. Burner unironically tweeted about the Lakers, about like how.
I remember hearing about that. Yeah. And
like I immediately was like, bro, Burner knows ball. That was the sickest shit I've ever seen. So, shout outs to the weird SoulCalibur / NBA connection that has been fostered almost primarily by Twice a Day of all people. Yeah, anyway, it was just cool to see. I was like, when I scrolled down, I was like, this is the reason why auto translate on Twitter exists. That I got to see a Japanese Siegfried player talk about the Lakers. That was, but yeah, they're all cool people. But yeah, I'm glad that they're getting a stream because nothing's really guaranteed at Evo Japan, including air conditioning. So trust me, everything is a labor of love and a blessing.
They've streamed it the past like handful of years, right?
They have, but it gets harder and harder every year to not like
Party Wolf and I did like a stream, like a restream of it last year when Terra won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, this one's a little bit more because like they're actually, this is more of like a bigger, yeah, like you're getting a stage, like a bigger versus like I think the stream was like it was like we do it, like there was just a laptop hooked up to like an Ethernet cable or on the Wi-Fi in like the pools.
Yeah, the thing about this is that's interesting is like we're continuing sort of the legacy of getting stage because like last year we got like the one you commentated, we managed to get stage like on a luck, like out of dumb luck. So the fact that we're gonna be able to continue that is awesome because that game really did prove itself to be really cool to watch. But you know what I'm really excited about next to that
is
that
excited about
Ketsu Battle. Do you know what that game is?
No.
It's the game where you basically use your ass to play it. It uses the Joy-Con motion controls, and you basically.
Sounds like I would be terrible at this game.
This game is peak, and I can't wait to watch it. I really can't.
me owning the Keijo Blu-ray finally coming into.
Dude, yeah, no, trust me. Yeah, you gotta throw that shit back, dude. You got and trust me, like if we played that game as Americans, we would be smoking. The only people the game, who needs to be good, who needs to play that game? Freaking, what's his name? Oh my god. Moment 38. Oh my god. What is his name? Oh, I'm so bad. Why don't I follow him on Twitter? I'm so stupid. What is his name?
George Washington Carver?
No.
Billy Mays?
Has an H in it.
Tori Hanzo?
No, but close. Okay. Let me just Google
Van Helsing?
It's better than the
Hayao. Hayao would be the best Ketsu player.
Oh, Hayao, yeah.
Yeah, that guy could throw it back.
He's so limber. I'm so jealous of his flexibility.
I know. I always...
Because he's older than us.
Yeah, no, he's ancient. I don't know how he does it. I almost want to go on his stream and ask him because like he has like a loose translator in there and he will answer your questions. So like I'm
about like his exercise regimen and everything. I mean, I've seen like he looks great. Like he looks fit as hell.
No, he is. He's like genuinely healthy.
I've been trying to get that middle split down for years, and I've been at a plateau for a long time.
I can't wait to see Jay fucking roll up, win like a tournament match with Amy, and just freaking do the splits.
Yeah, I can't complete it though. Like I would need to still be on my arms. Which makes me sad.
I would pop up so hard for that. I'd be like in tears. Like, I can't believe it. The GOAT did it.
And nobody else would care because it's just Amy winning.
Yeah, everybody else would be like, yeah, but it's just Amy. It's like, bro, he just did like Evo moment 39.
I would be excited.
Alrighty, well, let's see. We're gonna get Zeph and SouzouLion. I think for winners finals, if I'm not mistaken.
Winners finals? Yeah.
Yep.
I think so. Yeah, we're deep in the bracket right now, so be able to crack this one out real nice and early. I feel bad every time I say I'm gonna play. I keep like not playing, and I just gotta get back on rank, get pissed off, and then I'll be like, Jay, beat my ass for like 2 hours, please.
Do you feel like that would be good practice for Wednesday night fights, though?
I mean, any exposure at this point. I don't know. Like, I'll be honest with you. I'm starting to get to this weird phase where I like not exactly sure why I don't fire up the game more often. I think part of it is like my sort of fake excuse is that I am worried that my connection's going to be really bad, and I don't want to subject anybody to that because I'm still trying to work out some kinks with my internet. But on the other hand, I'm like sitting there thinking, yeah, I'm kind of worried about protecting my ego, and I got to get rid of that real soon. Especially since I'm going to be traveling to play the game. And I'm going to be really pissed off.
Stream. My ego gets annihilated every time I play this.
Okay, hold on, wait.
No, I can't stream, so it doesn't matter, luckily.
Yeah,
but
Konmai, I got a skeet for you.
What's a skeet?
SoftBank seeks 10 billion margin loan backed by OpenAI shares.
They're asking for their money back?
Oh man,
those dumbasses. That's their fault. I remember when they first brokered that deal. Anyway,
sorry. I understand Konmai enough to know that would be funny to them.
I unfortunately started learning about day trading memes, and yeah, all that shit's always funny to me. Now you make me want to look at Pearl Abyss's stock again. So that's my second favorite pastime. How much did that company's stock go up, or did it break a level? It's crashing. Okay, cool. All right. Zeph versus Sozo. I haven't seen this in a hot minute. He kind of stopped playing it.
It's been a while.
It's always been a weird pick because, not in a bad way. It's like, I feel like he's the best
B6
user.
As fast as his opponent's character.
Yeah, but it's crazy because he's so good at Sophie that even if he translates, because Greeks are pretty easy to translate skills between, but you could tell like there's just a little bit of sauce missing somewhere, and it's always like the defining factor. So I'm curious to see what that is again, so I could probably better articulate the concept.
He's trying to space out just as much as he was before. That seems to be his game plan. I guess he just wants to hit harder, too.
Yeah.
Like, you're really not going to get as many stab opportunities. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe that's why. All of his stabs in the previous games just, like, weren't coming out. And if you can't stab as Sophie, it's kind of like, what's the point of playing the character? So
yeah.
It's like, well, why don't I just have fun? Like, I'll just try playing a little bit more of an aggressive powerhouse, considering the fact that I'm not making as much hay. And here, you got the 236B there, so I don't know what's up.
Nice.
Wow, Sozu
okay.
going out of his way. Like, the last 4 times that Sozu has made a decision, had Zeph been wrong, he would have gotten wrung out.
Yeah.
Unblockable. Oh. We're not doing the cheese. I'll get him in the second round.
There we go. Wow. This is looking really great. I'm trying to... It's funny because I feel like a lot of the... Not the foundation of the game, but he managed to create this space of like, okay, SouzouLion isn't going to guess correctly with like 2-2K a lot of times, and then it seemed like the setup for the rest of his mids.
That's kind of the point of lows just in general, right?
Yeah.
The whole point is to pepper with them in a small way over and over again.
There it is. Okay, doesn't go for the hold this time. Uh-oh, side throw.
That'll do it.
Let's see. Ah, double A. Makes sense.
So Suzu's decided to do a little bit more of a lot of like run-up AA. But it is important to note that Zeph's AA can do the same thing. Yeah. So he's just kind of peppering with the same kind of like small attack.
I really like the shark attack as a response to like your opponent wanting to rev up the gas to 2 AU. But that puts a really uneven risk reward on.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Has to punish. Just to make sure not to get wrung out, so he spends the bar. Makes sense to me.
Oh, what's your punish?
Gonna do it. Good hit. That's gonna be dead.
He's gonna kill. He's got Divine Force.
Without no, he didn't have Divine Force.
Oh,
so
he did.
That's why it doesn't kill.
I'm dumb. Oh, Lamau? He's back. Jay's favorite Sozo is back.
It had so much success the last time we saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice punish.
What a surprise! It did not work out this time.
I'm almost convinced that like I must. Well, of course, he wasn't in range for soul attack either. Yeah, actually, I'm with you on this one. I don't get it. It's
Welcome
now
to the
he's
age of history.
he's using it in a
It
matchup
would
where it
have
has like
be-
0
The
net gain.
CE would have beaten out if Zeph had tried to do something like a 6-6B in that Oki situation. Like, if Zeph had gone for non-tight Oki, then it would have caught in that situation. I feel like that's a little bit punch. Like, I understand this is an 8-man bracket, but this is Winners Finals, and this is Xephukai that we're talking about. So I'd be surprised to see him make a flub to that degree. Shoutouts to Rotary Lover for the $5 contribution. You can tell us in chat how Chunk threatened your life to make sure that you were investing and donating in the SoulCalibur community.
Yeah, like
I promise I
SoftBank.
will keep your secret if it needs to be kept private.
It's gonna be interesting because, like, I wonder if there's a weird universe where, like, he's like, okay, I'm gonna do this against like 6A plus Beholder, whatever the shield throw is. I'm just saying.
4 plus B.
Yeah, I'm trying to narrow down the circumstances in which it makes any amount of sense. Because so far I haven't
I
seen
think it's
anything.
literally just the one that I described, where if it's a situation where Zeph went for untight Oki. Wow, what a punish.
Oh, that's such a fucking like sick
That's
punish.
pretty cool.
That was the
Get
coolest
grab, but
punish.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Yeah.
Wow.
I see a lot of run-up AA in our future. I think with these types of walls, I think we're going to be seeing that from Sozu a lot. My guess. Of course, it's not going to matter until he gets... Oh, wow! That's pretty good. 3A into B4. That's cool.
That's interesting. Oh my god, got caught to the side there.
You tried to press a button too early. Legitimately, I feel like this is just a thing that has been happening in SoulCalibur more often. It's happening with me, it's happening with a lot of other people, where you attempt to whiff punish and you just get sidetracked. It makes me feel like the game is still changing, but for the worst.
Yeah, no, it's that the retracking change they made reduced one problem and introduced another, and yeah, not for better things.
I'm just gonna do AA again, I think.
Here it is. Oh, try speed? You're wrong.
I think
Okay.
just eventually he's just gonna continue to jam it, even if you're...
There it is. It's the AA fight.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken combo, you're dead.
And that's why. That's why you gonna do it. Like, Zeph knocked him out of that like 3 or 4 times, but the fact of the matter is, this is one of the issues that I think Cassandra just has, is that, like, when Cassandra tries to challenge in these situations, right, and gets A or AK, you know, stuff like that, you actually didn't generate any frame advantage, which means you're in the exact same stage position that you were in before. So if you were in a bad stage position, like Xephukai was, it kind of didn't matter that he was right 4 times in a row. He wasn't able to generate enough frame advantage to get out of there. That's
Yeah.
a big deal. Speaking of a big deal, this is going to be a massive amount of damage.
His punishes are kind of crazy good.
Yeah. He just was not getting them with Sophie, so...
Oh.
Uh-oh, impact
Forgot about the
counter.
string?
That's kind of a big deal, because now we're here, and this sucks.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay, what
Man,
the?
he's
Nobody
trying
uses
so
that
many
move.
jumps, and everybody's trying to make things as awkward as possible just by jumping in the air.
Yeah. The fact that I saw an air hit full crouch 3B from SouzouLion is like complete Twilight Zone.
Honest to
SoulCalibur.
God, if I ever get into like another actual physical fight, I'm gonna try this. I'm just like, anytime that I end up like whiffing, I'm just gonna jump in the air, and then I bet my opponent will get all freaked out and won't be able to hit me as hard.
I think this game is uniquely positioned, like specifically 6, to where you get a lot of benefit for jumping.
Or at the
Except
very
not in
least,
that
the
case.
opponent gets a lot of like, you know, detriment.
But normally, because like I jump a lot in like old caliber games, and like I'm like, oh, that was not a good idea.
You ever listen to that one song that's like, jump around? Jump around.
Jump. Oh. Speaking of
I wonder
jumping,
if everybody's just been listening to that recently.
probably in this game, yeah. It happened again.
Yeah, I guess it's just a consistent interaction.
Yeah, let's go over it.
Fine 4s on Zeph's side. You can make some
Been using
hay out
it-
of this.
To good effect, usually in the punishment game section.
Yeah,
Here,
speaking
look
of
at
which,
great extension, yeah.
half of it. He has to worry about the ring out yet again, but he doesn't have to worry about the AA wall just yet.
Ooh,
what a
big clash.
clash!
Ooh, he gets some rare wall combo. Oh, you rarely ever see that.
Yeah.
Because
I think
it
technically
only...
that is avoidable, but Sozu would have had to have AC'd like the exact opposite direction, which would have been very unintuitive. The old single A, B4 combo when the opponent's in the air. Man, Zeph is just wholeheartedly outspacing his opponent right now. It's not necessarily just about
Lamau?
the... Yeah. I mean,
doesn't
yeah,
matter,
it's
though.
Yoshimitsu, so eventually this...
He lived!
Man, how is Sosa going to handle the fact that the game didn't just hand him the win off of a single hit?
Oh, now he's going to take the AK to the face and soul charge after.
He has to spend bar to get out of here. This is one of the reasons why Cassandra's like a little bit harder to play. You just don't generate any damage off of your... Or you don't generate any frames off of your bow.
Wow.
Do it.
A little hop
I feel like
there.
Sosa kind of went out of his way to like get hit at the end there. He just literally just like crouched down and didn't block.
Yeah.
Got 2 bars though.
Ooh, great GI. Ooh. Oh, come on, hit the wall there. I see you. Uh-oh.
Got him? Oh, wow.
Oh.
He wasn't expecting a re-GI, I guess.
Okay, but bad positioning here. Oh, especially
Yeah.
with soul charge. He's ready to chicken
Be a big
combo this
deal.
dude to death. Uh-oh.
That's not dead yet, is it? Oh,
Goodbye.
What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Sorry, guys. I took my eyes off the screen there for a second. I forgot which character was being played.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Okay, he's decided to spend the second bar here. So he could just melt Xephukai's whole life total here, but that is both bars.
Yeah, well, he's survived it so
Nothing for
far.
the next game.
Oh my god, he's got the
Another
juice.
GI.
Yeah, I think Zeph might be able to seal the deal here if he keeps up the momentum. But oh,
He has no meter to extend it. Zeph just getting a little bit of guard damage.
yeah, he can play.
Assuming he feels comfortable just like eating this round, yeah, he's just gonna like eat as much as he can. But he is putting himself in guard trouble. Now, Cassandra can control her guard damage. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but you do have to actually do it. Okay, decides to lose the round, yeah, sure. So that's 2 bars to none. You have a yellow guard gauge. You can just change that whenever you want to press soul charge. Okay. So this is why he decided to put himself in guard trouble.
Hell yes! He's playing. He's doing it for the gram, dude.
Wait, wait. He's dead to 1 hit. Please remember that you're dead to 1 hit, Zeph.
Oh, here we go.
Now you're kind of dead to forward ring outs too, because if he gets this guard crush, that could be, you know, just as big of a deal.
He tried it again. He's memeing.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. Oh, he tried it a 3rd time too.
He's memeing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
He had divine force for that, didn't he?
I think. Yeah, it
He's
is.
not dead, but this is close.
Oh my god, he's literally killing him in the coolest way possible.
Oh wow, that actually scales a lot. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, you gotta be careful. Flash kicking is gonna work forever. It's also super risky.
Yeah,
like
decides to spend the bar. You're gonna have to deal
Oh
with
no.
run of AA.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, nice cancel. Oh, the butt. Man, Zeph just literally just walked around a bunch. Zeph's spacing today is so on point that it doesn't matter that he's not getting some of the punches that he's hoping for.
Oh man. Yeah, no, his like his punishment game went well. Okay, on Sophia went down, but on Cassandra it was like he was doing stuff that's like wow. That the wall rising A hold punish on some of the med stuff was like that gave me the sweats. But yeah, no, he killed him in the coolest way possible. Literally, like I've always wanted to see somebody meme their opponent to death with specifically those Cassandra lethal hits, and he showed that he's ready for Ketsu battle. He's the man.
Cassandra would be the character.
She's the character.
So somebody's really gonna have to step it up in order to beat Zeph tonight. This spacing and timing game that he's got going on right now seems pretty unmatched.
Yeah. Oh, I've definitely feel like you got a mountain to climb to beat this dude right now. And so let's see who's in bracket. So who has the opportunity? We obviously have SouzouLion can climb back up. Have
MACHINEGUNKILLS or Gold YoRHa. I can only assume that was a Xianghua mirror. And then we've got Lucian versus GiraffeKanklez. Is that currently happening, or is that waiting to happen?
That's current, I think. So let's see. Let me check. I think we're just going to be vamping for a little bit as a result.
Yeah, Giraffe and Vocal are mid set, so they're going at it off stream.
Fighting.
Yeah, so we go for that. But yeah, I guess I can bring it up again if anyone missed it, maybe for the third time. Road to Rich City sponsorship program. Yeah, so we had chapter 47 on earlier to kind of explain it and talk about it, but for those who may have missed it, I'm going to explain it a third time. Just in case you remember. Yeah. So, chapter 47 is sponsoring a couple of major events. I guess is the word I'll use for this because that kind of makes sense. In several different parts of the world, one in Japan, one in the EU, and one in America, or the United States of America, where the winner of said events will choose from one of two prizes, either a $500 reimbursement towards their travel expenses going to Fates Crossing in 2027, or they can just choose to cash out a $100 cash prize if they are not going to be able to and don't wish to travel to Fates Crossing in 2027. The three events currently are Evo Vegas in June, which is run by SabinDeus and myself. For SoulCalibur 6, not SoulCalibur 3 to be specific, but well, we are running 3, but this is specifically for 6. Anyway, also Versus Fighting number 14 happening July 24th to 26th in England. I forget exactly where because I'm pretty sure they stream it at like 2 a.m. for me, so I always forget. But that will be happening, and same thing, the winner of that will get offered the prize. And then also in Japan we'll be doing one, but it's confusing and it's weird. Basically there will be two events where the top 4 for those two events will be brought into another invitational for a top 8, and then they will fight it out there and the winner of that will receive the prizing. And there's unfortunately not like literally we're not allowed to give much more specifications other than that, or we get in trouble. It's very strange. All I know is chapter is working with Pistomato-san over in Japan, who organizes a lot of the SoulCalibur events there, to make this all work out. But that's 3 potential candidates who could get an easy $500 towards their traveling to Fates Crossing in 2027, which is a very big SoulCalibur event hosted in Portland, Oregon by Chapter 47 and the Faustian crew himself and themselves. And it was insanely fun last year. The VODs for which are up on YouTube. It's super, super fun. If you are interested in going to a SoulCalibur 6 event, I highly recommend this one. I mean, Combo Breaker's coming up. There's SoulCalibur there. Evo Vegas again. Again, if you're in the EU, Versus Fighting is also just a great fighting event to attend to. There's a couple events in Japan. Some other things to go to, but I cannot recommend Fates Crossing enough. Chapter does a very good job organizing and running the event, and it was so much fun. It was crazy. So many wild things happened.
So peak.
Yeah.
It really was.
Also, there's just a lot of good food in Portland.
Yeah, the food's like
really
insane
helped.
there. Oh god, I don't think I ate poorly once.
So I can't go back to the fucking bar. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
What was it? Expatriate. Fuck. Sorry, I crashed out a little bit there.
Wait, I gotta read this. Hold on a sec. Nope, Jay. Not this time. Beat his Kilik.
Oh.
Then I found out that Tekken 8 was still reading inputs in the background. I QB on ranked as Kuma for some reason, so I lost the game to Mina. And just kind of got solely thrown off the top of that game. But well played overall and adapted faster, which is the goal, so I'm happy. I just love the fact that you queued for Tekken 8 while playing in a SoulCalibur 6 tournament, as if to really, really stick it to people who may or may not be frustrated with Tekken 8. Although right now, I think the stonks are up for Tekken 8, if I'm not mistaken. But that is one of the funniest things I've ever read. Thank you for sharing that.
Every time somebody talks about Tekken in the SoulCalibur community, I always feel like it's in a negative light.
I mean,
to be fair, most of the times the Tekken community talks
usually
about
out of
Tekken.
Jealousy.
Most of the times the Tekken community talks about Tekken in a negative.
I find the game to be like, the game's design obviously is really weird, but I mean, like, I like the stuff that's in it. I think a lot of the times it's like, I wish they would put that thing from Tekken in our game, usually on a feature wavelength kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm actually kind of not forced to play it.
How do you mean a feature wavelength?
Like, you know, frame data in game, stuff like that. Just stuff, amenities.
But not necessarily the stuff about actually playing the game.
Oh, well, I occasionally, I'm actually starting to have to pick it up because my friend in the flesh has expressed interest in learning how to beat his downstairs neighbor.
Konmai's good old flesh friend.
The good old flesh friend, yeah. So I was just like, well, I might as well just kind of unrest a little bit and play, so at least I can keep him sharp because, I mean, the last thing I want to do is hear somebody who I'm in close proximity with lose to somebody who's just mashing. So it's like, hey.
Yeah, you want to hear Konmai's flesh friend mashing, you know?
Yeah, I want that flesh friend to have nothing but smooth, I don't know, interactions.
Konmai wants his flesh friend smooth. You know how it goes.
Yeah. No, I don't want him ripped for my pleasure. Anyway. No, I mean, like,
lubed up, you know?
I think most people, I guess this is part of the Yoshi chord thing where it's, I don't really, we just kind of like accept the differences in the game. Only when our name gets dragged through the discourse do we start getting yappy in the negative context, which is usually what is the catalyst. But most of the time it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just playing Tekken 8. For me, I actually think Tekken 8's hilarious because, like, specifically Yoshi is the most fun character I've ever played because he's got the length of SE, but he's in Tekken. So he does all these things that just, like, violate other characters just because he's, like, super long. Like, when I use, like, back 2, I feel like a god. I just can't help myself. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And, like, his Hell Sweep launches, it's like, man. He's a cool guy. He does cool things.
Pretty insane in there.
He's,
I think for the most part, the frustrations that I hear from a lot of SoulCalibur players just has to do with, like, the lack of movement that you would typically get used to in SoulCalibur.
Yeah, it's a different kind of beast, but, like, the thing is it's less movement to space, but you have safer movement. So it's kind of ironic because a lot of actually the old head caliber players are very much they actually preferred that in general in comparison to, like, how I would say, like, SC6 players in particular. We like it, like, we like our movement to be slippery all over the place.
Yeah.
To give us opportunities for whip punish. The spacing in Tekken's tighter, but the concepts still apply. And your backstep isn't, like, bad. It's just that it's offset by being shorter, but it's safer. So it's like, that's awesome. I can't even bitch about it. I think really it's just the actions per minute. Like SoulCalibur is a game that sort of allows you to think and play the game without having a mini game really deeply embedded in the process of playing the game, unless you're, like, playing a character that has to basically always proactively whiff punish. Yeah, and I don't know. I think the game is brilliant in the sense that I do really like that it's a game that has a lot of things that take your brain off of just focusing on how shitty the situation is. I noticed that in SoulCalibur I feel that a lot more, whereas in Tekken I'm, like, doing too much stuff to even like really care. Like, I'm just moving too much. It's like, oh, okay, I'm wiggling around. I'm not moving fast, but I have to Korean backdash and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. It's just there's something satisfying to the hand feel of it that I can't deny it. I never want to be caught with my pants down and say, like, oh, this game's complete ass. It's like, no, it's fun. It's just, like, you know, when people start getting armchair game designing, which we are wont to do, my preference is with SoulCalibur, but I have to acknowledge that Tekken is crack. They managed to make something pretty amazing with that. Even in the worst of the series, it's still pretty engaging in that regard.
Yeah, I'll have to take your word for it. The movement and the execution factor always kind of kept me away from taking the game particularly seriously. But it is something that I played, that I remember playing as a kid.
It's interesting to me because I am surprised that so many, I guess, like, entry-level people are attracted to Tekken, given how sticky it is for, like, beginner movement. But I think it's just because the game has, like, good flash or something. I don't know. It does look cool. Like, I can't take it away from them. That game looks amazing. So yeah,
it's also been promoted for a really long time, and it's a very long-standing game. So I'm not surprised that it's popular.
I think it has a lot of Western clout for sure. I do feel like Tekken, I sort of, in terms of mindshare, is a game that I would attribute to. Well, initially it was obviously, like, you know, Southern California, Northern California were, like, the central nexuses of, like sort of like the developing concept of esports, I guess, for the West, along with obviously New York But then once this game spread to the south, and then especially like southern tournaments for Tekken, they brought that energy that is, you can't, you will never, I don't know if SoulCalibur ever get to a point where we can get as excited as Tekken players do. They have the energy that makes me want to like be a part of that stuff, just from the sheer amount of like excitement that's going on. And
I mean, I guess it depends on like what you're talking about, because I would argue that there are plenty of SoulCalibur players that get just as excited as Tekken players, but obviously there's always going to be fewer SoulCalibur players, right? So are you just talking about just in terms of sheer volume or something?
Sheer volume, and just there's the design of Tekken 8 is as a spectator.
Be more to Tekken, right? Because it's going to be like a larger audience.
Yeah, but like there's like a kinetic energy to like when I'm watching Tekken at majors. That's like, oh man, I get it. Like it's something in some ways I sort of tried to transplant to. I would say like we have like a more like a golf appreciation for SoulCalibur, which is not a bad thing. It's like there are places, but like in terms of like raw infectiousness from going to a major, I always turn my head when Tekken starts popping off. it's really hard to deny. Anyway, here we go. Vocal versus Machinegunkills back on their mains.
So I guess Vocal ended up beating GiraffeKanklez.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
You wanna fight?
Vocal's
so this is a
level
match
up.
that I was I did a first attempt with Machinegunkills earlier today. Lucian's style is not that much different than mine. Golly gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, I born him, I gave birth to him, I raised him, I fed him, I taught him everything I know, and he somehow turned out just like me. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a weird matchup. It's a very unintuitive matchup. Kilik definitely has the tools to make this kind of frustrating for Amy. We have to deal with Monument, we have to deal with all those tracking things. You really have to be Johnny on the spot, but yeah, you can definitely, like, Machine Gun is very trigger happy in these types of situations. He's perfectly willing to rely on the ridiculousness of Kilik tracking verticals to try and solve his problems, as you can kind of tell. 2-2B is going to be thrown out kind of a lot. And Lucian, it's going to take some sort of like a deft hand to try and figure out when to actually get in and what to press.
Oh my god, he is... Man, Machinegunkills is keeping this dude at a distance. Like he has a real machine gun in his hands.
Yeah.
Okay. Vocal finally getting in. Okay, I lied.
I mean, you can get like a single hit and everything, but it's difficult to feel like you can just like roll with it, because Monument at any point can make things like very difficult for you. Tries to go for the bet rather than straight punish. Lucian has a bunch of meter that you could use here. One would argue it's best to try and use it even before you get red so that you can gain the meter. Yeah, Machine Gun is just 100% on point, ensuring that the Rose isn't going to happen. It's going to be a lot more challenging to try and deal with this stepped-up business. Gets the 4th red. Gets the GI into the CE. Is that going to do it? Probably, right? It's in yellow light.
I think no.
Oh, wow. That went a lot less than I thought it was going to. Yeah. Alright, well, one launcher, and Amy has this, but to try and pull that off, you're actually going to have to, like, get in. And Machine Gun doing a very good job of mixing up when he's peppering with small attacks, when he's jumping, when he's whiffing into a sidestep. It's gonna be difficult. This is a loser semi, so it's only one more match.
Welcome to the stage.
And Lucian's gonna need to figure out some appropriate timings real quick.
Yeah.
I played against Machine Gun earlier today, and I think there was a point in which I had won 3-2. Like, there was a point in which I think he was over me 2-1. And in tournament sets like this, that's really all that matters, right?
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Oh, interesting duck. Whoa, 2-2B.
Lucian's getting a little bit too interested in just assuming that Machine Gun is going to be staying there, and he's just not. See, like, on every whip, he's waiting for, like, an opportunity to sidestep.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to
Okay.
spend the better part of like several rounds conditioning him from sidestepping, and because like it's Kilik too. Like there's a meme about Kilik's loving 2-2B. So, but right now he's doing the game plan, which is horizontals all day, every day. I lied, he just did 6B. But
It's so tough. It's so scary. You can't just like rely on it because at any point Monument.
yeah, we'll see if Monument comes out
Yellow
though. So
card, yeah.
far, so good.
Yeah, yellow Gargage, red Gargage already. Did not get the rose, but he got a second one. Oh, he went for BA rather than 4A.
Oh.
The tech, the swing back on the 4-4B was enough. That's rough, dude.
Wow, oh, there it is. The Monument. Oh my lord. Well, actually, that was back parry. Oh, he's just he's
No, that was fine,
honestly. Oh, my bad.
Well, you can cancel Monument into back there.
Oh yeah. I saw one. I did, and then go figure, right? Whoop. Flash.
He's still so desperate to get roses, and he's not respecting the fact that Machine Gun is just doing everything he can to stop it. You need to figure out some means of adapting to the situation.
Oh.
Yes,
So
a
here's
third
nice one.
rose here, but I mean, he
It
doesn't get a third.
Doesn't
rose.
get the
That's
rose, bro.
rough.
Okay, there it is. Finally, a long last.
So that's
Okay.
number 3. Okay, now I got number 4.
Now he's online. Nice. Gets the B6 bonk.
Yeah, he's going with a lot of 4-4B, a lot of B6. Trying to get a deal with Monument and whatever backswing blows end up coming up. The 6B could have gotten a 4BB as a trade there.
Oh.
Nah, see, like trying to space out like the 6B is getting real rough for him. Or the B6, that is. Hey, Machine Gun wants to end this right here, right now.
Oh.
I appreciate spending the meter. Let's not waste anybody's time. You're Amy, you can build it back.
Yeah. Why worry about it?
So as not to lose.
Yeah, now that you have red, you can really start trying to play the game. He wants so badly to whip punish that D6, and he's just not able to. Lucian still being too vertical heavy.
Okay, getting those lows.
He's only doing 4A rather than 4A.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like he
This is-
doesn't have roses.
Well, so you know, in some matchups, I would argue that it's appropriate to do 4A, but in this situation, I think that 4A is actually the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
All right,
Like
Machine
against
Gun
like
kills.
an Ivy or a Zaz, characters that typically space you out, right? It makes sense to do only 4A even when 4A is available because the amount of space that you're losing is a pretty big deal. But again, the unintuitive part about this matchup is the fact that you, as the Amy player, are actually the one that can space out the Kilik player. Like, the Kilik player doesn't have as good whip punishing as you do because 2-2B is better than things like B6 and stuff. Like, technically speaking, a lot of the frustrating aspect of that matchup, it seemed, for Lucian, was Kilik being at mid-range or long-range and doing B6, which whiffs, and then he would just, like, sidestep into 2-2B or sidestep Monument, stuff like that, right? But that's only scary if you engage him, right? Otherwise, it's just a whiff that happened and nothing really occurred. It doesn't have to be... You don't have to force that into some sort of interaction. You can kind of just let it lie. And if you do, you might, especially once you have roses, you're able to just rely on 4A to play keep out for you, and then you don't have to worry about it as much.
Well said, well said.
But Machine Gun ends up going forward.
Yeah. A little shake-up this week.
We see him against Souzou. We saw this before when Machine Gun was playing Mina. We'll see if he decides to do the same thing.
I mean, like... Well, the keys to the kingdom for that is, like, he's got to really respect the fact that you just can't mash your way out of Oki. He got killed.
Yeah, especially not Yoshi, yeah.
Yeah, Yoshi's Oki. He got counter hit on the Dorito stage literally 4 times in a row. It was like, man, this ain't working, man.
Yoshi Oki, also known as Yoshi.
He's the guy. All right, I'm pretty sure we're seeing Kilik, though.
I mean, I certainly hope so.
Maybe Cassandra? He does have one, but...
Machine Gun does?
Yeah, Machine Gun does have
I
a...
didn't know that.
Yeah, he plays as a side character. Okay, that's the real deal. Here we go. So what stage are we
Now,
getting?
don't get me wrong.
Ugh.
This feels like a tough matchup to me. Kilik, unlike the Amy matchup, Kilik very much cannot rely on Monument or Auto GIs in general to kind of solve the issue, as the majority of what Yoshi has are body attacks. So it just doesn't work out the exact same way. So the pressure is a lot more snowbally with Yoshi than it is for Amy. But you're not really going to have to worry about getting lamed out, traditionally speaking.
Alrighty. We're gonna eventually show up at Karamoran, I think. Sometime in.
Well, I mean, if
day.
that's the case, I guess that's relatively good. Because Kilik has relatively good ring outs in the grand scheme of things, right? And so if we're talking about a stage where anybody can get ring out, can get rung out from a large portion of the stage, then Yoshi's ring outs don't become as powerful.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That being said, Kilik can literally get a post GI at this range and then ring somebody out with half a bar of meter.
Lots of Horis. Uh-oh. Gets caught with the head there. Does he get the dream? No. Oh, not right. Oh.
I try to challenge.
BB. A little 4-react. Ooh, great G. Oh, he's
Oh,
good.
Very surprised that Sozu would do that. I don't think he was dead on the 4B post GI lethal hit. By default, it's always best to just let Kilik have the 4B. The difference in damage that you're getting between the post GI like A plus B versus the the B4 lethal hit, I mean, it's like night and day. It's a huge disparity between them. Kilik is trying to step duck his way out of this situation. Fantastic punish. Definitely a very well prepared punish there.
Okay. Somebody doesn't get hit there. Oh. Tries to whip punish the throw. No dice.
Trying to do there.
Oh, 4
Okay.
B. They're keeping the space. Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh.
Wow.
He had it, but he did not. Oh, that was
surprised he didn't see him.
That's what he wanted, yeah.
Oh. Okay. He's got shot. Oh, 3-8 check.
Ah, that's a shame. He had that game like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Risky interruption there. And the 4-4K follow-up. Looking good. Okay.
Shigen's still trying to make use out of some of these like spaghetti or slight odd situations.
Oop.
And then more step duck. He's just a very action-y type player.
That's a good way of putting it. 3-A. check.
Yoshi Soul Charge being pretty pointless so far.
Oh, got caught, and he's dead. Oh, he lied.
Oh, I wonder if that happened because the camera switch was so weird.
Possibly. Trying to think of. Yeah, probably. Yeah, more to think about. Yeah. BB. Oh, it's funny. That one time he could get BBB, he didn't get it.
Well, no, that was a normal hit, right? That only works on BBB. Only works on counter hit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So that's especially why he did it that way. Kilik with a lot of meter. It's difficult to spend meter as Kilik.
Yeah, you don't get to use it, and when you do, you unfortunately just soul charge instead of seeing. So it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, soul charge here. Oh, spin to win.
Oh. Damn, he could have just done the exact same thing again.
Okay, 6-6B the guy. Oh, cans.
I was about to say, Sozu doing that thing where he just guesses correctly on everything. He wasn't worried about the grab at all. Ooh, that almost looked like it didn't kill, but okay. Sozu with 2 bars. This is going to be tough. That's a lot of meter to churn through.
Well, you could soul charge immediately as Kilik as well and have it for the same duration. So there is a possibility you could just be like, you know what, this is the one time it works.
That's rough.
Oh, okay, get 6BB. Oh, nice call out.
He's really, Machine Gun is doing a really good job today of getting people to play into his rhythm and his game. Hey, look at that. Look at that sidestep. So that's going to be a waste of bar. That's very unfortunate. You just assumed that he had got that he hit with it. I mean, it makes sense to me.
I think he wanted soul attack, to be honest with you.
Maybe. So is it just going to get this because
Triple
he's
A.
correct? It's all gonna come down to the last hit. Yeah. The
Yeah,
V6
that was-
stuff doesn't work. Like Souzou's definitely more on point with the whiff punishes than Lucian was, for example.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to deal with the stage. Doesn't want to deal with the ring outs.
That's a fair assessment. He risked life and limb to be on that stage. All right, well, Aswell stage is kind of not much better. It's when it opens
1-0
up.
for
it's open.
Souzou at the moment, right?
Is it? I don't know.
Isn't that the first game? Of
Oh,
Lucian's
no,
tournament?
sorry, is it 1-1?
Is it 1-1?
Uh-oh.
I do apologize. I was under the impression that that was the first game. Somebody in chat can let me know if I'm off.
Wait, no, you're correct, 1-0. My brain's coming back together.
Okay, good punish, eh?
Oh man, is this a better stage? Got kind of nowhere to go for machine gun.
I think
it
it
can be very spooky.
I feel like
he's
it's
getting so many good reads on these post-block situations.
Oh, it's so good. Yes, you're 100% correct. Holy shit.
Jump B,
Man.
doing everything. It's crazy.
AB is the god move right now. Like you saw it use 4B right there just to discourage him from doing jump B. That's cute. Uh-oh, but you know what? You're back. This is Yoshi time. Getting 1,000,000 damage. Unblockable. Oh!
Man, leave it to Kilik to actually be able to sidestep that. That might be the first time I've ever seen that.
Well, might be the last time. Good night, sweet prince.
I mean, hey, at least, because the second that the stage was red, you know that you're going to be worried about that, for the rest of the round, for the rest of the game. And at least you get to, not have to deal with it immediately on a round that you're probably already going to lose anyway.
It also widens the stage up a lot. So, this one
Yeah.
gets close to, I'm trying to think of, the stage it's comparable to. It's definitely bigger than, I feel like it's big as YoRHa Shrine. Let's see, here we go.
Will Machine
Trying to get around?
far back. He will instead just sidestep 75 times.
Oh, nice GI.
Hey,
A plus
wow.
B. Oh.
I don't get how people get so confident to deal with Yoshi mix-ups in Soul Charge. That stuff scares me so much. Yoshi with no meter at all.
Yeah, you can't chicken combo or anything fancy, so you kind of can afford to be aggressive. But that 4KB in the back pocket, he's like a single A away from winning. Okay, Soul
Both
Charge.
players are trying to do the exact same thing, but Souzou's just doing it better with faster character.
And he's
No,
he sucks.
no.
He sucks.
No, yeah,
I forgot.
that does not work.
It's still
using
crouching.
crouch
It was
there, yeah. I don't even know if that's -12.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Still with a lot of resources, but he's just having a tough time trying to find a way to use it. I feel like Souzou's just kind of waiting for a 2-2A or a BBB.
Oh,
Another good step. Machine Gun forcing the tempo of this game to slow down, but the problem is that Souzou is playing that game just as well as he is.
Okay, gets a
6-6B. 6-6B. 6-6B.
I wonder if you could vary that.
You know what's coming? 6-6B.
Yeah.
You know what's coming?
There it is again.
6-6B.
Can it be something else? Oh, there we go.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, there we go.
This is honestly, it shouldn't be anything else. And you know why? Because Souzou has this fantastic innate ability to block the same thing 75 times, and you'll think, surely now he will fall for the other side of it. He'll fall for the grab, he'll fall for the low, and that's the time he does.
Oh.
It is simply uncanny. Oh, fantastic punish.
Just out of range.
Man, Machine Gun just mashed a 6BP in the middle there. Just in case the combo didn't work. See? Oh,
He's gone.
Died. You have become dead. Damn, that's a shame. He went for the RI in the previous interaction. I wish he had just, shoved out a CE.
Battle 1. Fight.
Decided to keep the stage. Obviously, it's tough to ever know when you're supposed to change stages against this character.
Uh-oh. Ooh, gives him the bad breath. Okay, sweep the leg. Oh. Okay, into Trace B into the wall. Doesn't quite get it. GI again?
Decides to just use it to change his stage positioning. Yeah, 4-4K was a little bit ambitious.
Battle
Machine Gun is still getting appropriate sidesteps. He's just really having a tough time keeping up in the damage output.
Oh my god.
And every once in a while we get like these little like funky situations.
Okay, just really locking Machine Gun down, fearing the wall. Nope, goodbye, Sweet Prince.
So
what happens with your back turn?
AA, and he got hit out of it, and then he backed up and he did a run up AA.
Oh,
Yeah.
triple B!
I knew the second that it whiffed that it was going to happen.
Okay, you're in. Okay, good choice there.
Soul attack?
Yeah, hiya!
Where do we go with this?
DB?
He thought that Sozu was going to mash, and he just didn't. Man, Sozu's just like on point with his defense right now. Not a surprise, and I think that's going to do it.
That's it. Yeah.
Boy, Machine Gun was just never right about anything, and when he wasn't getting the same level of a reward as Sozu was.
Yeah, and even if he did get reward, it got forced into that situation, like you mentioned earlier, where it's just like he's playing the same game, but Sozu can do it better.
Yeah.
And like we
Sozu
literally
did a
had like
fantastic job playing full defense, getting the whiff punishes. That was really the difference between Sozu and Machine Gun and Lucian and Machine Gun, right? Like Lucian would have to like wait for the whiff and then play a mind game that he was typically wrong about, and Sozu was just able to just do 4-6K the whole time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Did I say 4-6K?
Did you?
I meant
I think you said 4-4.
Sorry, I'm getting tired.
Forgive me. Nah, it's okay. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna have grand finals coming up soon with Xephukai and SouzouLion.
These two haven't played against each other today yet, right?
I don't.
No, they
think
didn't win
so.
the finals. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait. Oh, you're. Oh my God, I'm tripping. Yeah, because that was the Cassandra. Yeah, that's because I didn't remember.
Yeah. That was the.
He played Cassandra. I was like,
going to start with Cassandra this time.
So I wonder though. This sort of begs the weird question. You think he's just gonna try Grøh? I think it's a bad idea,
Cassandra, I think that's kind of a bad idea.
It's pretty scary.
Personally, I'm not a fan of playing Grøh against I-10 characters. I'm not a fan of playing Grøh when the opponent is faster than me. Because at that point, everything you do is unsafe, which is fine. You're not eating that much damage, but you kind of just have to, like, throw stuff at the wall and hope that it works, which is... It's difficult to repeat that kind of thing. It's difficult to, like, figure out what you want to do.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Help out with Flash Friends are finished top 3. Yeah, use those codes, guys. Otherwise, the flesh returns. The flesh does hunger.
Oh, the flesh will always return. For me, it's typically once in the morning.
Right as you, why is you?
It used to be, you know, I used to be able to do like the flesh to return twice, but I think I'm not as fleshy as I used to be.
Let's go. I know Corvo is just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Who is what happened?
No, the one gentleman who, or gentle lady, gentle person who's just like, please, anything but the flesh.
And they were a gentleman.
All right, Zeph on the opposite of Sophie, the Cassandra versus Sozo. I mean, Sozo's got something to prove here. He did get like trolled the last game, like that. You don't go for that game plan as in a form of respectfulness. That game plan,
very, very good stage to start off here too.
Yeah, I think this is the best stage for Yoshi. Against
Yoshi, just in general, yeah, it's gotta be, right? Like, what else would it be?
Like, you have walls, but like it takes so long to get there.
I mean,
it doesn't matter.
This is the thing, right? Like, Yoshi. Oh, you know what? I want to interrupt my statement to bring up another thing. One thing that we talked about a lot, or that I talked about a lot in the machine gun match, is just how much Sozu would just be like, all right, I'm just comfortable just going with AA. Like, just run up AA against the wall over and over again, right? And every time Zeph in the winners finals would get like an AK as a punish, or a machine gun would get like a small punish, it's like it kind of didn't matter, right? But if you saw at the very end of that wall combo, or when Sozu had the wall pressure, Zev ended up just going with AAA, just doing the full Monty, the full string, and it actually produced enough space and damage to like make it finally worthwhile and actually make Souzou stop. And if he continues to do that, that'll make it even easier for Zev. Yellow guard gauge already? Crazy.
Oh, nice punish though. Oh, this is the beginning of the end. Get him in that loop, you don't get out. Alright, 4KB, good spacing. And the stream's killing itself.
Yeah, it's having a rough time.
Oh,
We are seeing a lot of flash. Man, these full crouch 1Bs, which is like once in a blue moon, just pulling it off. Okay. Oh!
Oh, okay.
That was a little
block
bit
'em all.
scary. Whoa! Tamanegi.
I was thinking the same thing.
I always think Tamanegi whenever I see the wall
Yeah,
B.
seeing that in person was so magical. The fact that his game plan literally is 90% while Rising B is the funny
Yeah,
shit.
which is crazy to think about the fact that it used to be so much better. Alright, Soul Charge, Souzou in yellow life, Souzou dead.
Okay.
Oh,
A plus
that
B
can't be
start.
good.
He probably wanted the shield throw. Definitely
Yeah,
not
that makes
bad.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
He
Wow, off of a GI? Crazy.
Right, SMD. Feel like Zev's pretty comfy here though. He's been able to move all day, every day.
Yeah, he's doing such a good job of spacing things out. It's become very difficult for Souzou to try and keep up.
I say this.
But keep up he is, yeah.
Oh, a single A check too. Oh, doesn't
Oh, he
punish.
tried
He gets
so
retracked
hard.
on. That
He
sucks
tried
ass.
so hard. That was a full box step that he got called on.
Sheesh. Okay, triple B.
BBB. Man, we are seeing that interaction so many times today.
This time it hit, but it didn't combo into the back turn B plus K, which kind of surprised
It
me.
just
I thought
never
it would happen
will,
this
I
time.
think, just due to just the nature of Yoshi's body in that situation.
Just taunted mid set.
I
Wonder what he
can't
factored.
imagine it was intentional. Yeah, it was a bad.
Yeah. All right, we're staring down the. Oh, whoop! Oh, he's over there now. Okay, nice punish. Hey,
Yeah,
triple
see,
A.
look
That's
at that AAA. That's so important right now. Is to force Souzou to stop doing like the consistent pressure there.
That's the second time he's got hit by it too, off of that same situation.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he's
yeah. And I
definitely
imagine
trying.
it's just going to keep happening if Souzou decides to continue to be, stubborn about the situation. The first time,
Okay, B.
I think it's the first time we've seen that string since
Yeah.
Zeph's cast debut, so to speak.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he like barely uses. I think that's what kind of characterizes him as a great player is that he doesn't do all the big explosive things on this character that a lot of people are very excited to use, but I think that opens up her risk reward a little bit too wide, and it lets you get out of control. Whereas Souzou's just thinking about like, oh man, I'm gonna have to deal with A, B, AK, small stuff all day. Ooh, nice punish. Yeah, it's a
He
great
actually
punish
got the
there.
full punish that time. Man, that seems like such a hard thing to time, just due to Yoshi being like in the air in some of these scenarios.
Yeah. Well, it's like you could just watch the 6A plus B happen, and then whatever follow-up comes after it, you're basically gonna either get behind it or you're gonna hit him. So it seems like a foolproof game plan.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, it's not like he's getting punished when the situation is odd, right? Like, when he ends up, like, hopping over Yoshi in those scenarios, it's not like, you have to work with a Yoshi back turn kind of hit or anything like that, which can be really unfortunate against, like, a Kilik or something like that. So, even though it wasn't really working out all that well before, it hasn't necessarily mattered.
Am I even using these right? Well, I won.
Alrighty. 2-0 thus far.
2-0 in rounds for Zeph, 2-0 in bar for Souzou.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized Souzou decided to rematch on this stage.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
think that is classically called a mistake.
Okay, but here he's mixing.
I guess why not, right?
Oh, well, I think you're dead, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not. Okay, Trisby.
I think so. Zeph just wants to. He noted that Souzou already has a red guard gauge. He doesn't want to break it in that round, obviously. Good punish.
Such a fun combo.
These air hits are so funny.
Okay, Trace BB. He caught there.
Souzou's actually building some momentum now, actually getting some of these stance mix-ups.
Yeah, Commentator's Curse, though. Momentum shifting back to Zeph.
Ooh, he went with a GI. Didn't feel comfortable with the sidestep to try and get like the guaranteed combo. So that'll do it.
Man, my ancestors felt that read.
Yeah.
Wow. It was so hard it broke the stream.
Yeah. Okay, 2-0 for Zeph. Let's also hope, for the sake of Chunk's sanity, Zeph will win the last game.
Yeah, this literal tournament is falling apart at the seams at every possible juncture.
Character select? Is he gonna go with Grøh?
Is it Grøh
Going
time?
with a different character? I've seen him play a bunch of different characters.
Watch, it's the Mitsu, and I celebrate.
I was thinking, yeah, Mitsu.
Oh, it's Grøh.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't like this matchup. I like Grøh against Sophie. I do not like it against Cassandra. I don't like it against any I-10 character. I find it's very easy to get overwhelmed, but at the same time, Souzou's defense is very... And he will be able to, not even compete, he'll be able to dominate Cassandra with regards to range and damage overall in neutral.
Yeah. Oh, and you go for he gets like the best Yoshi stage when he rerolls. All right, here we go. We started with violence.
Out. It's gonna be tough.
Ooh, big booty blast. I'm trying to think of all the light attacks that Grøh has as disposal that you could booty blast to begin with. I feel like there's not that many. Oh, but this is gonna hurt like hell.
Yeah, is that gonna potentially give him a ring out opportunity? Yeah, Souzou just decides to like 100% go away. He just wants to deal with the range. He wants Xephukai to just constantly run into small stuff.
Ooh.
Supposed to be a lightning flash.
The drink.
Nice hit. Alright, well, if you're right about all the post GIs, then this matchup will actually do very well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Zeph is not going to be able to perform the same kind of game plan. Zeph's not going to be able to like space out and hope that the opponent whiffs and stuff. It's just that much harder to get Grøh to whiff.
Well, there's an opportunity, but he only gets a 6-6 BB off of it. Good punish.
Decides to GI. Second hit of 6-6 BB.
Ooh, good call.
You just need to. I think you do have to play this more aggressively as the Cassandra than you would against Yoshi. Just don't know if Zeph is interested or remembers Cassandra well enough to be able to pull that off. Open yellow lights. Anything can happen right now.
Oh, what a read!
And that's enough. Jeez.
Wow,
just
beautiful.
out of nowhere. That comes from the fact that I think these two have played against each other so much.
Yeah. Oh, great punish there. Beautiful stuff. Okay.
Wow, we're doing some A+Bs. I actually know with first-hand experience, Zeph typically has the ability to react to Grøh A+B and just sidestep on reaction. Not a lot of people can do that.
Give the distance, but 6-6A is going to make it really hard to walk away. Woohoo!
Don't!
Oh, he interrupted it!
The meter got blown up!
Okay, one more
Oh,
poke.
does he win though?
Can he do it? Oh my god.
Oh, he could have seen it again. Ah, yeah, 6-6A is really good.
Wow, he really stuck to the gun. He's like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm keep doing it. Okay, but if you start throwing out 1As, he's got that jump on deck, so gotta be careful about that.
Getting the Divine Force there. Just, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Like, Grøh, I don't think is very good at dealing with the situation. You can see Souzou essentially just turned into like a 2A machine, right? You just kind of hope for a good grab. The size suspend bar on this round. Interesting choice. Oh, he actually gets the combo too? Does he get it?
Beyblade?
Avenger A? Wow, how did you block that?
Like
Jump K.
Oh, he's dead!
You fell for it again? after all that, after what happened in the previous game, okay. 2 bars to 2 bars.
Okay,
Hey, come to think of it, we haven't seen Sozu throw out a lot of Grøh Soul Charge yet, huh?
Yeah, not
That
much.
was like the first one. Fantastic Rift Punish by Sozu. Fantastic bait, too.
Okay, he's getting kind of
Little
fenced in here, trying to
Tiny
mash his way out.
Tons of
Yeah,
pokes.
millions.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
double
here we
charge.
go. What will happen? The anime. The anime of it all.
Anime.
He
Oh.
gets the whip punish. This
Here we
will
go.
be a lot of damage.
Plus on block, doesn't respect
Before-
it.
Now Grøh Soul Charge is basically out. That's kind of a big deal.
Okay.
I don't even know how Grøh can make this kind of comeback out of like outside.
Oh,
the
he
ring
gets
now.
Beyblade.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you can't block it on reaction, then you can't block it on reaction. And hey, we were able to see that whole game.
That was impressive. I have to say though, Zeph, is pretty diet on the Beyblades and waited till
Yeah.
the last possible second to use
Literally
it.
the
And
only one.
like, I think, especially if you watch a lot of Cassandra players, they play like almost like the reverse way that Zeph plays. I mentioned this point earlier, but it's really important. I think he really does establish an ambiguity to the moveset that really opens up the character a lot more. Whereas if you're just constantly doing all the crazy cool shit, it's cool, but it doesn't actually net you much because then they're like, okay, I'm just gonna block.
Yeah, it's always important to remember that a tool gets more and more powerful the less you use it. Just as long as you have read your opponent correctly and know that they're being attentive for the move, that their mental stack is still dealing with the move, then you should be A-okay.
Yes, indeed. All right, well,
Congrats
so
to
much.
Xephukai.
yeah, congrats to Zeph. Great play. Good showing. And well, I like this. Did like this. Watch the Grøh zoning game plan while it was working. So brought us a pretty interesting match. Let's see. All right, well, I'm gonna get the match arena conked out. What else do we got?
We got confirmed for the Evo Japan stream.
Yeah, we got that. We don't know what the stream name will be, but yes, we were going to have a side stage.
Yeah,
With
and this
the
will be
Concept gaming party.
This will also be separate because we also have the SSF or the SSS for the older calibers, which will be streamed on Kayani's channel with the Cavs. So this is a separate stream for SoulCalibur 6 compared to the older games at Evo Japan. But we do have both, and they might happen concurrently. I'm not sure.
So shout outs to the Goat Machine Gun Kills for adding himself to the match arena instead of making me guess.
Twitch is recommending that I collab with myself.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Then you can get your own flesh friend.
I was thinking the same shit. I was
Yeah.
thinking the same exact fucking line. God damn it. You're so clever. God damn it. All right. Well, oh yeah, well, we have Combo Breaker, of course. SabinDeus is rolling up. And continue with the SabinDeus theme. Chunk and SabinDeus will be running SoulCalibur 6 and SoulCalibur 3 at BYC at Evo. What day it is, we don't know. We'll find out. But looking forward to that. Also, if you are playing in SC3, please, if you have like a hot stick or anything that can bind buttons, make sure you bind the touchpad buttons. You cannot press start without touchpad buttons on the PlayStation 4/5 emulator for any of those games. And unfortunately, you need to always press start to continue a match. So it would save us a lot of time and headache if you have that enabled on your stick or you're playing on pad.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little weird. So, but anyway, but we're still running it, and we're gonna make it work somehow. Anyway, yeah. So we got that coming up. Again, Versus Fighting in London is coming up as well. Beast in the East in August.
Beast, I think, is in July.
Oh, is it July? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, we don't.
It's like 2 weeks after Evo.
I'll come back to this.
I know, because I'm trying to plan for those.
Yeah, SoulCalibur 3 lobbies with the Soul Charge FGC homies, Mondays and sometimes Thursdays. Go join their Discord and you can see when they're hanging out.
Yeah, and usually I'll be there unless they forget to ask me. Unfortunately, I have too many Discord things open, so it's hard for me to keep track. But yes, if you want to fuck around on SC3 and deal with currently NA's worst Lynette, that's me, bro. But I'm just telling you, I got some dirty bullshit. It's fucked up.
Oh yeah, July 17th through 19th. Okay, yeah. You were right. All right. Yeah, SS's World Cup, Soulful Strike and Sanctuary, yes, right. Evo Japan, they'll be doing, SoulCalibur, SoulCalibur 2, and SoulCalibur 3 Arcade Edition on the cabs.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be crazy.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be sick.
Mia hosting PlayStation lobbies for SoulCalibur Wednesdays right before WNF. So if you have PSN, you want to get some games in, go hang out with Mia.
Yeah, I need to get the news side for that. Mia's getting the stuff set up for May's stuff. I think there's going to be SoulCalibur Monday stuff coming, I think bi-weekly. So I think the first bi-weekly is going to be a PlayStation tournament, and then the next one is going to be a PC one. So we will have action on Mondays for SoulCalibur 6. So looking forward to that.
Cool. Oh yeah, and then the Hisat's SoulCalibur 2 brackets for North America and EU. You can check out. There's the actual URL link, but you can go to that. But yeah, if you want to play some SoulCalibur 2, either if you're in North America or in the EU, they're running some brackets, and you can do it.
Yeah, Soul Charge isn't dead, and those guys are getting pretty good. So if you want to put up or talk some shit, got a community to do so with. Got
the XF Showdown. Offline event happening Texas Union, Austin, Texas, October 16th through 17th. You can go to startgg/xfs for more info and start registering there. We talked about Combo Breaker. We talked about Evo. We know it's happening.
I think we're done with the ad reel.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, use the wiki. We're doing things with it. Actually, we might be getting...
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done anything with it. I'm a fraud.
Well,
I need to literally play the game again.
there actually might be some updates from someone else. I'm not gonna...
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, I hope so.
And then for those of you who may have missed it, again, the Road to Bridge City sponsorship program. One last ad before I go to raid. Chapter 47 is sponsoring 3 possible players from 3 different regions across the world: Japan, EU, and North America, or I guess the United States of America. Well, no, either way. Where the winners of said events will be able to choose from either $500 towards reimbursement for their travel expenses to Fates Crossing 2027, or a $100 cash prize if they choose not to go to the event. This will be happening for Evo Vegas in June, for VS Fighting in England on July 24th to 26th, and as well in Japan at a combination of some things going on that we can't get into too much detail on because of Japanese law, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really cool. So definitely make sure you pay attention. Again, the Faustian Twitter will have more information on that as you go along, so you can follow them there. Also, I think they have a Blue Sky. I just gotta double check that they still update it, but yeah. That's gonna be it. So congratulations for Zeph for winning this week. Thanks everyone for coming out to play. Thank you everyone for watching. Shouts out to regular Zach for putting $100 in the Matcherino.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. And everyone else who donated the Matcherino and used it with the codes, very much appreciate it. Thank you, Jay and Konmai, for helping me out on commentary. And yeah, that's
really it. We can rest now, Chunk.
Yeah. Oh, I will not be here next week. I have to go to a concert for former students because they're in high school. But yeah, so I'll be at that next Wednesday. So apologies, no bracket next week as I have to go support my former students. But yeah,
it's good. We need regular Zach to be able to recharge his bank account after we extorted him.
give him a break and some more safety.
Konmai.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what the little horns on the top of a giraffe are called?
I literally forgot.
Hey, Chunk, do you know?
Oscone.
Close enough, yeah.
Ossicone?
Ossicone, yeah.
Ossicone, okay, yeah.
I don't know if maybe I misheard you before, but hey, we all learned something today.
We did.
Yeah. All right.
Next time I'll tell everybody why giraffes' tongues are blue.
Ah. And then I'll finally understand how to play SoulCalibur 6.
I was gonna say,
That's the only reason why I know all this shit, dude.
Oh, the blue tongue mystery.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go raid the Guild House secondary stream. They're finishing up their Guilty Gear Strive bracket. There's currently no Happy Chaos on stream, so you can at least enjoy the game. All right, thanks everyone.
He's still a problem?
Oh, it got bad. Oh,
anyway. Man, it got worse somehow. Fuck. Anyway,
right, 5
whatever.
seconds.
Enjoy Ingrid, everybody.
Yeah. Take care. Have a good night.